Hello? Are we live? What's going on, everybody? We are back in here once again with another live stream. Still not at 100%.
Nope.
We're doing better, though. Shout out to you guys. Live gang, replay gang, and of course, the Lurk Squad. Thank you all for being in here, being involved, and being active on this channel. What's today? It is...
Who is here? Thor is here. Thor!
Happy Thursday, everybody, aka Friday Junior, aka Takeout Thursday, aka Ling Ling Thursday. Shout out to you guys. All right, let me go ahead and check if there's any audio issues going on. Oh, I see something I messed up on. There we go. Okay. This is why we do these checks. We do it live. We are doing it live and in living color. Okay, category has been changed. All right. Okay, there we go. It's been updated. All right, don't want to be fake newsing you all. I'll just hold my bottle. So, today. Oh, let me check for audio issues. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay, no echoing here.
Nope.
All three platforms are looking great. So we can continue with my spiel. All right. Shout out to you guys. Today we will be reviewing the OB25 and Nut Titan Talk that was released yesterday. And we'll be seeing the new and final goddess of the year and the final patch of the year. We'll see what's in store for us. And skins, conquest changes. I was seeing some stuff yesterday in Schwartz chat. Just for a minute, I peeked in. I said, whoa, what the heck is going on? What are they doing? So we're here to review it. Chill news catch-up day. And I'm still not at 100%. My throat is still bothering me. Still no workout.
Nope.
Unfortunately, so go ahead and shame me. I have earned the shame for not working out. Let's go ahead and get started. What, you're peaching it already? Stream's over 3 seconds in. GG's. Let's see what these gentlemen have in store for us, these devs. How will this game improve and or worsen? Let's find out. Oh my
god. Yeah, you all enjoyed that show really well. Welcome into Titan Talk this Wednesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
It kind of felt like a blooper, like that hard cut. It felt like this was a blooper of a video they were doing, or like a previous stream. Although it's live, this was live yesterday, almost 24 hours ago. Holy moly. I wanted to say
Jesus, that. Christmas is right around the corner.
Yeah. Christmas is indeed around the corner.
Take the show away. I'm going to crack on with getting us set up.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of stuff.
Chat, November is over. It's time for Newt. We are launching into our holiday mega patch is what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Because there is so much in this patch.
Oh, they went like mega overtime. 120. Usually they go by like the 1 hour under like 110-ish. They went to overtime. Okay. This was just yesterday's, and then tomorrow they're doing another one for balance. Item and God balance. We'll be watching that one on Monday.
There's a lot.
Do I just slide it?
Just yeah,
Jeez,
whatever. Okay, have fun with that while I'm
so we're gonna start out by looking at Newt because you know about Newt, but there's a lot of stuff in this update to go through. So we're probably gonna run a little bit long. There is there are just to preview what we have for today. We have 3 aspects, including Newt's aspect.
Okay, interesting.
Conquest gameplay changes, including a little very minor geometry changes. We have an
Lanes.
overhaul of the relic system. Is it my overselling it?
Overhaul is probably a little strong, but it's close to that, I think.
There's a couple other.
This is the relic stuff is what I was watching in the chat yesterday. I was like, what? I gotta watch this show then. Holy moly!
Well, there's one other new item plus a
Yeah.
reworked item that's basically a new item. And there's some other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So we have a lot to cover today. We're going to be going.
Already had
Listen,
my morning tea too, so
But we're starting with the thing that y'all know about.
Got my water
It's Newt.
and my breakfast
Newt,
right here.
For those of you who aren't familiar with Newt, she is the Egyptian goddess of the sky.
Yes.
She was the final god added to Smite 1. So a lot of people haven't really played her as much.
Geb's wife as well.
And she is canonically Geb's wife.
Yeah.
And voiced by Lore Lady.
Lore Lady,
Yep.
yep.
A lot of cool stuff about her.
Lore Lady, yep.
We did.
Yo, the community kept on asking, when will there be a character voiced by Lore Lady? We need Lore Lady. And then it was revealed that Lore Lady is Newt or Nut. And they were like, oh my gosh, we need to get her on the game. And there was so much hype about it that they finally did it. Like, yes. And she got her own character in the game. Hell yeah, congrats. Congrats to Lore Lady on that epic and grand achievement here. Oh man. Yo, my left ear is like still clogged. It got like more clogged today than yesterday. Like, that sucks. Then my left nostril, it's like my left side. Like my left nostril still a little clogged too. My right, I'm pretty much good here on my right ear, and my right nostril I can breathe fine. I was like, damn, it's my left side. Like, holy moly, that freaking sucks. And all the like the mucus and stuff is like on my left side. It's atrocious, man. Being sick sucks. That's why you all gotta take care of yourselves. Not that I don't take care of myself.
Nope.
I do take care of myself. It's just a yearly cough I get. And I think it's all the weather changes that have been happening. Like it's hot and then it's cold like the next day, and it doesn't stay cold for long. Then it goes back to hot. Can you just pick a lane and stay there? Like if it's gonna be hot this winter, let it be hot. If it's gonna be cold, just stay cold. You know, it's just going back and forth and back and forth. Irritating. Oh my gosh. All right, let's jump in. Enough of my health. Yeah, I don't care about that
we
ish.
good?
We should be good to go
Okay,
game if you're ready.
we're good. Let's do it.
Chat, just so you know, as a heads up, we've had a lot of things going on because we're working on the dev builds and the PTS builds, and so we're not as prepared as we should have been.
Yeah,
but
our dev playtest today was a little broken because
All right. They didn't change her passive how it looked like. Icon still looks the same. I think the artwork on the one got a slight change, if I'm recalling. So damage, root, teleport, and pull. Yo, that teleport is like, it's like a micro teleport. That's one of the things I didn't like. Like, man, she goes nowhere. She goes nowhere, man. Like, you teleport and you can still dash, catch up to her as Guan Yu. Like, it's not that long of a teleport. So you can't really use it as an escape. You just use it in order to recharge your one. Because when you teleport, your one has 0 cooldowns afterwards. So if you have your whole passive stacked up and you dish out your one, and then you go 3, and then you beam them down. It's like a fighting teleport thing. Not so much an escape.
Nope.
You could try to use it as an escape, but I mean, Ares chains will still get you. It's not far. So that's one downside. I'm like, this teleport sucks. You can't really get away. You can engage with it, and just move around like when you're fighting. As for escape, nah, man. If you want to escape, play somebody else. You won't really escape with her, and you can't even use her ult to like use it as an escape either, because you just go back to the place from where you cast your ult. So let's continue.
Inventory issue.
No audio as usual. Okay.
Her model's looking amazing though, absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful, quite elegant. I will say.
Yep.
Yeah, Newt.
Welcome
Look
to
at
Newt.
her.
Okay.
Sound effects still the same from Smite 1, although probably just some upgrades now that they're on a new engine. So they still sound the same to me. They sound excellent.
Ready.
Okay, so to go over just Newt, let's just walk through the kit so that we understand what it is, because largely her kit functions very similarly. We'll go over the differences after we kind of know what the base kit is.
Yes, I like her hair. It's a lot more flowy, and it's kind of like translucent-ish a bit. It seems a lot more galactic than before.
So her passive is Flux.
Okay.
As she damages with abilities, she gets Flux, which gives her attack speed. Cool.
So while strength, oh, she's a hybrid. Interesting. Okay, she's a hybrid scalar. So while strength exceeds intelligence, ability hits grant stellar flux, which provides attack speed, and the stacks decay every 3 seconds. Otherwise, so if intelligence is higher, basic attacks grant astral flux. Oh, there's two different fluxes, one stellar and one astral. So the stellar gives her attack speed. Astral, let me see, bonus magical damage. Okay. Basic attack grant astral flux. Abilities consume this for bonus magical damage and effects. I'm gonna guess that at least one of these abilities has an extra effect. Bonus damage is 20%. Magical damage. Oh, she's a burster then. So if you want to go attack speed and like crit, get strength and some attack speed stuff, right? If you just want to burst down people, build into intelligence and some. You can get poly. Oh damn! But you'd have to land that basic, so you'd have to be mechanically not so challenged.
Nope.
In order to get the best out of this. Okay. Both stack up to 10. How much attack speed did she get though? What's that percentage?
Her one,
Probably
she
3.
basically has an ammo system, and that's the orbs around her passive meter. So if you
The one.
go off of it.
Sorry.
You can see that she has like 2 extra shots. She activates it. She does like an enhanced swap, and now her basic attacks are like these. She fires like 2 projectiles from the side. So you want to use it, just feel free to right. You activate it, and then you fire, and you got 3 shots there because you
still
have
the same.
Ammo. Cool, thumbs up. Your 2 is a sweet spot AOE. So you cast it, it comes crashing down. The center area roots, and the outer area trembles.
Oh, that's new. I don't remember the outer area trembling. I know the center was a root. Not much in the outer area, though. Huh. Yeah, it was pretty tough to land that, too, whenever chaos ensues. At least for me, it was.
Your 3 is an 8-way dash teleport. And basically, wherever like that circle is, wherever you go, like you're gonna fire these homing projectiles after you do the dash. If you just do like a little 8-way dash, you fire off those projectiles, and you
That's new.
Flying off the targets nearby.
That's new. At first, it didn't even have the ring. That circular ring. Ooh. It was just the arrow, the 8-way arrow, and then you just teleport. Now they added something new. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Shibalanke 3. Yeah. Similar to Shibalanke's 3.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the ults. You fly up into the sky and you shoot down a giant black hole that pulls people in. Cool. So now we know our base kit.
Oh, yo, that looks way better. Oh my goodness. Ooh, look at that. Black hole. Yo, look at the timer.
That pulls people in.
Oh my gosh, dog. Dude, I remember this ult looking like this.
Nope.
This ult looks amazing. And it pulled everybody into the center. Before, I think in the inner circle is where the pull was strongest. And in the outer part, it was just like a pew. Just like a mini pull. Nah, this pulled everybody to the center. Wow.
So now we know our base kit. Just
look, that's new. That's new. Interesting. So you can hit as long as they're inside the outer circle, they'll all get pulled to the center. Ooh. Which it is a black hole, which logically that makes sense. How you can't really escape a black hole.
Nope.
What is it like? Not even light can escape a black hole. So, what makes you think you can? You know, interesting. Okay,
so everyone's on the
new
same
changes.
page. Now we can go over what her plus ones are.
Yeah, I like her one because whenever you get this fully stacked up, you get a lot more. And then I built devils on her because with that one, you actually felt devils. Like I felt it. I would look at it and be like, "Oh, look at all the healing I'm getting." Good morning, brother. We live, yes, sir. So using devils on her, I liked it. I really didn't use devils on anybody else.
Nope.
Because I always preferred Aussie. Aussie is better. Aussie's best. Best lifesteal.
Hi.
For me, of course. Hello. So we'll see.
So,
and then now that Devils is limitless stacks, ooh, it's gonna be even better on her. Ooh, oh my gosh.
her first thing is she is now magical damage.
Okay.
She was released as a hunter in Smite 1, which
Oh yeah, facts. That's true. She was an ADC, not anymore. Oh, now she's a mid laner primarily. Ooh. Okay.
and all hunters were ranged with physical damage attacks.
Yes.
Her abilities feel very magical in nature. It just makes more sense now with a lot more of our like kind of rules not being as defined in Smite 2 for her to deal magical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's number one.
So she's a magical ADC. Okay. They just switched her from regular physical ADC to now magical. So she's joining Chronos, Olarun, Freya, Soul. Might be forgetting. Excuse me. Might be forgetting one or two more. That's all I got for now. Now there's 5. Ooh. Ao Kwong. Nah, he's a no, he's not ADC. No, what the fuck am I talking about?
Nope.
He's a jungler.
Number 2 is we decided to do something similar to Tsukuyomi, where based off you building strength or building intelligence, you're playing into a basic attack or an ability style. Because she is like this kind of in between hunter and mage style of play. Even
That separated them? That too? Huh. Did I see that right?
ability style. Because she is like this kind of in between hunter.
Oh, he did say is the outer part is a tremble. Yeah. Tremble and then root.
And mage style of play, even in Smite 1. We're just leaning into that. So the way that that's kind of enabled is with her passive. So her passive either gives her stellar flux or astral flux because it's in flux. Yeah. So it changes based off what you decide to do. Stellar flux does the attack speed as we mentioned before. That was the base Smite 1 flux that happened. Yeah. The difference there is it now actually decays over time rather than just falling off all at once. Just as you build it up, you actually get to spend some more time with the attack speed bonus. My mic is quiet as always.
I think it's the game is actually a little bit loud.
Game might be loud too.
Yeah, if you go into settings, maybe just.
I'll try to make sure I talk loud. So Stellar Flux is the strength. Basically, if you're playing in hand focused, or you're playing strength focused, you're gonna play very similar to what Smite 1's Newt was.
Okay.
If you build intelligence, it switches to Astral Flux. And Astral Flux works completely differently. You build it differently. The stacks don't decay.
I think this is new too, as part of her passive. I don't remember seeing these orbs as part of her flux here in the character model. You know, you had the passive fully, like the orb, not the orb, the urn looking thing. It'd be full whenever all these 4 would light up. And now here's a visual representation, providing further feedback, even more feedback that, oh, you have 1 done, 2, 3, 4. You know, interesting. Okay, I like that. I like that indeed.
You build it by auto attacking.
Okay.
So like the strength one you build by using your abilities.
Yeah.
Which is how it works in Fight 1, and the Astral one actually works by auto attacking. So basically,
So you get an extra like 2 shots whenever the urn is full. You just blast away and deal a lot of damage. I always love the one that was the most fun part about her kit, having everything fully or the urn fully filled up. Oh, it even tells you how many extra shots you get, or total shots is 5 right here. You just blast them, bam, 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 bam. And then if you had your 3, boom, bam, 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 again.
For your highest damage, just for some interesting like build variety and like different puzzle solving.
That looks amazing. They definitely upgraded the ult. That looks phenomenal. I love it.
But Astral builds up to 10, and then you spend 4 at a time on each ability to get a bonus effect into a bonus damage. So, while Stellar is very similar to how Smite 1 played, Astral, her 1, if it's stimmed by the bonus, will apply a penetration debuff. Her 2 will actually, will do an echo. So it'll crash down twice. Your 3 will fire 2 additional projectiles. And then your ultimate is basically a generator for both types of stance. So your ultimate doesn't get a bonus effect.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you build strength, you're going to get the attack speed, and then you do more attack
Focus
stuff.
on attack speed stuff, or you go ability based.
And your abilities will do more damage, apply more shred or more bonus effects, and the like. So that's going to be like your way of defining if you're going to go strength and go hunter, or if you're going to be a mage and go int. Each ability also has their own little +1 touches to them.
Oh, there's the timer for decay. That's what that is. Interesting. It's seconds. I thought it was charges for your 1. I was wrong. Okay.
As well. So for example, the 1 starts with 2 shots at level 1. That way you like you don't have to like
build it up first.
Yeah, you have to like build it up or do some really cheesy stuff to try and get stacks of it up for the first wave before your first start clear. It actually starts with being like a pretty baseline good ability. Your 1 also doesn't lose stacks if you die. And if you bring it up to fire and you cancel it without firing any shot, it'll actually go on a 1-second cooldown. So like you don't actually have to commit to like, oh, you activated it, and I don't want to actually fire any.
Cool.
You don't have to actually use it. It just goes on a 1 cooldown.
Oh, okay,
So
that's nice.
The 1 changes. The 2 is.
Dude, you could like wave clear with that. Have it full, have your urn fully charged, and just 1. The wave clear was insane.
Basically identical. I don't believe there's any +1s to it because it just works with really good ability.
Yep.
It looks really, really cool as well. The 3 has some camera work to it so that it actually kind of like slides with you a little bit, so it's not as jarring as you teleport. It's gonna be really hard to like notice, but it hopefully should feel better.
Right? Which is a lot of the stuff we've tried to do with Smite too, right? It's just like make the little things feel a little bit better if they weren't great in Smite.
Yeah, you'll see like New actually goes a little bit off the center of the screen, and it kind of catches up, and it's pretty quick, but it just makes it so you don't lose yourself as much when you do the instant teleport.
Yeah, that was kind of an issue. You'd be like, oh fuck, where did I go? And see how long that dash is. That dash is like a micro dash. You barely go anywhere. You can't really use this to escape, dog.
Nope.
Like if you have this ability and you want to use it to escape, good luck. Like every other character and every other ability will get you for sure.
And also it does the projectiles all do more upfront damage and then reduce subsequent on the same target. Okay. So if you use it to like initiate onto like 3 enemy gods, it'll actually do significant damage now. Before it like really didn't do any damage because it required you to get all 3 to hit the target. Yeah. And so now if you get all 3 to hit a target, it'll just do a little bit more damage, but otherwise you can actually spread and do it more AoE with it, which is I think a new application for using it aggressively.
I don't remember this thing doing any damage in Smite 1, dog. Not at all. They're probably talking about like the first iteration in Smite 2. This was just a teleport, and you'd have your 1 reset back to 0 cooldown. So you beam someone down with your 1, teleport, beam them down again with your 1 again. That's all I remember this ability doing, the 3.
And then the ultimate had a lot of camera work and pacing adjustments towards how it feels. In Smite 1, she's like off the screen entirely. You can't even, like, the health bar actually covers her. Yeah. When you throw it, you like immediately go down to the ground before you even let her animation finish playing out.
Yeah.
So just, this should look better and feel better to use overall, by still allowing you to, like, you're going to be landed on the ground in time to be able to follow up with the full portion of the effect. This took a lot of, like, iterating to get the timing right, but I think it looks pretty good overall. So a lot of this has been, like, kind of, like, polished past stuff on her as well. I'm trying to think if there's any amazing major +1s that are very different.
I love how they made the old look way better.
Your 1 cooldown gets reset when you use your teleport ability. And if you are in stellar form, that will also give you 2 shots immediately to use as well. So before, in Smite 1, you'd activate your 1, use all your shots, you'd do your dash, and then you could reuse your 1, but your 1 would be like have no ammo left. So now you actually get some ammo to fire if you're in that situation.
Yeah, the only other thing just looking at your notes that I see, your stellar stacks now fall off 1 by 1 instead of all at once. And your when you have your astral bonus for your ability 2, it does the echo.
Yeah, so if we want to build intelligence, we can actually show off those effects.
I'm on it.
Now you see.
This is probably PTS.
Don't look at
Whoa, what the heck was that?
Those effects.
I'm on it.
Spoiler alert. What on goodness gracious is this? Beads blink. Aegis shell. Thunder. And agility relic. Huh. $2,500. So you can upgrade now. This is what they were saying. Yep. You can upgrade your starters, or not starters, your relics. I misspoke. How many tiers though? Because they ended up doing this in Smite 1. You can upgrade your relics, and there were 2 tiers to it. So 2,500. I'm gonna assume it's just 1. We'll see what these extra things do. Interesting. I like the color of the feather right here. I like they made like the opposite color, like inverted, or like a sepia-ish thing. I like it. Where's beads though? Oh, I guess this is beads. Looks like the beads necklace. Yeah. Interesting. They'll talk about this. Let them talk.
This is probably PTS.
Don't look at anything.
Don't look at anything else that you saw.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick. I'm sorry. I realized
this is
so
PTS.
Much
Clumsy.
Yeah, it should be PTS.
Okay.
So her 1, I did slow down a little bit. It's a fixed attack speed, and this is mostly to make it so that she had actually a glitched animation in 1. It like played 2 animations at once to cancel it. So now you actually can see she actually does a full animation where like there's actually this whole intended animation where the jar kind of goes up to the front and like fires off like as like a part of the attack. You get to see that now. It's
That's
so
cool.
fast.
Yeah.
And we can actually put some more power behind it because it isn't so like glitchy speed.
It's still fast, but it's just not
pretty fast,
as fast.
We tried a few other things like letting it scale with level and letting it scale with attack speed.
There's another one.
Two
two roots
pacing
on the 2.
Hunter and mage
one again.
style play.
Do the 1 again.
Presentation of it feels really
On Hindu.
I think so. Yeah, if you use
Ninja.
with it now, if you use your 2, you'll see like the echo version of it. So stays
Oh,
there
there it is.
bonus damage. So that gives you some more mage damage. Like
Extra
that's kind of like
damage,
your primary damage tool, big AoE. The center area just still does the most damage. You want to get someone stuck in the center there, so they take a lot of damage. But yeah, it's it's there. It's cool. And then I think the last thing is just showing off like if you get to so auto attack someone twice and then use your 3, you'll see like way more orbs go flying. That's like the other. You saw like 5 go flying out.
Damn.
Yeah, very cool. So generally speaking, we think the int version is probably more mid lane E. The strength version probably more carry E.
Yes.
But you kind of have 2 different versions of the same character just on the base kit. And we haven't even gotten to the aspect yet.
Yes.
I will note real quick, chat is making fun of you for losing the ritual. You needed to get in there. You needed to get on the point.
Yeah, you did not defend it from those. Those Odins literally.
You know
didn't
what?
lose it.
Oh my gosh. El Hindu man. Clowning his ass. Oh, this is freaking funny.
I'm over this.
Ah! He's like, man, F y'all ninjas. We out here. I'm in control. I hold the power of the handy dandy desktop. Yo, where's Isaiah? Hashtag bring back Isaiah. That's funny. I find it funny. A bit humorous for me. I didn't mute it.
Nope.
They muted themselves. Wow, okay. What a scuff.
It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is what you
There
get
we go.
for messing with me. You should be good.
Yep, we good?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe.
Yes.
Hello.
Just
We're back. Okay, sound back.
All right, they're back. They're back.
Yeah,
So
so
you get, okay?
That was all them, not me.
that's kind of it for Newt's base kit, right? I think you can see she is an improved version, hopefully, of base, Newt from Smite 1 with this extra int build path that enables more mid laney stuff. And has a lot of polish and cleanup. We have a lot of other things to talk about here, though. So do you want to get into her aspect?
Yes, and should I
What's the
spoil
command?
Test talent space talent
Come on, Hindu
underscore Newt.
We've been over this before. You gotta
Newt
keep up, man.
underscore.
Test talent space talent underscore.
Test talent space talent.
Yes,
Underscore.
Newt underscore 01.
Well, this doesn't work, chat. You can all see this too, right? Did it work? It didn't work.
Do talent Newt just 1? Get rid of the 0?
Talent Newt 1. Get rid of the 0. Nope.
Sick.
This is what happens
Maybe
with devs
we,
when we don't have the commands anymore.
I can explain
Go back
it.
to.
I could just do it. Like, yeah, we'll come back to cameras real quick and I'll get it fixed. There you go.
So we can.
So we're in
should
PTS today,
should
so we don't have the
explain-
autocomplete on commands.
Should we
Sorry.
explain what this aspect is pairing to? Because I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Not on dev.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Good.
So Geb and Newt, husband and wife, it'd be cool if they could lane together.
Yes.
But like, so you can as Geb support and Newt carry. But what if like Newt got a support aspect because like that's something that her kit naturally leans towards. Then you can't actually lane with Geb anymore. But what if you could?
What if you could?
What if you could,
What if
chat?
you could?
We asked that question and then we didn't think whether we
Can-
should. We just did it.
I'd like to just point out, and I want the team to know this, I have not had any involvement with this Geb aspect whatsoever.
True.
Okay?
Yeah, you were just
like
very...
I am a Geb main, and I'm a big like fan of Geb, but I did not. I'm not taking blame. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
Excuse me.
This is not my fault, but it's cool.
Yes. So
Interesting.
The aspect Geb was not super popular. It didn't really change his playstyle that much, and so we want to take this up as an opportunity to kind of update it. So Geb is getting a carry aspect. We'll go over it. And
What? Oh my god. The homie Geb. ADC Rockman. Oh my goodness. That can either be great or horrible. Oh my god. I'm here for it. I don't really lean either way. I just want to have fun. And that's all, man. Holy moly. I want to see how this turns out. Let me see. I'm curious. This is exciting for me.
Newt is getting a support
Cousin,
aspect.
let's go bowling.
So yeah, you can play the lane
Let's
either
go
way,
bowling.
which is gonna be really, really cool.
Oh my gosh.
And when we get to Geb, it's gonna be I wish we had the set skin command.
So you can do it.
I could just
in
go
just
with
jungle
watch
jungle.
it.
practice.
Yeah, you can just go into jungle practice test it. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
I'll
talk-
go as the
okay.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so new aspect is aspect of the cosmos, and like what we mentioned before, flux is constantly in flux. So when you actually go as aspect of the cosmos, you have flux instead, or cosmic flux instead of astral or stellar flux. And this build, that's probably why it might not be working. I wonder if it's cooked in PTS.
Probably something like that.
We might have a PTS problem. Okay, we'll just explain what it does.
Yeah, do so.
You build Cosmic Flux up to 20 stacks.
Okay.
And this builds from doing ability damage or basic attack damage. And for stacking it, you get damage mitigation. So that'll help you actually fulfill the tanky role that you need to.
So damage mitigation for flux. So you're tanky by default.
Yes. And then when you're above 10, it decays like Stellar Flux, where it just decays one stack at a time. If you're above 10, each decay will shoot out a healing projectile to a nearby teammate and heal them.
Okay.
So you want to try and get above 10, and you kind of want to maintain being above 10 as you have these stacks kind of constantly fall off you.
Okay.
Each of your abilities outside of your ultimate gets also kind of a support utility tool to help you be a better support.
Okay.
So the first one is your 1 will actually apply when you hit with your 1, your teammates will gain a mini version of your 1. So if you do, so if you spawn an enemy Odin here,
Sure.
and I'm hoping the talent works. If the talent doesn't work here, we won't be able to showcase it. Do you bot shoot space 5?
Bot shoot.
Bots shoot.
There's 2 S's.
I know our commands are intuitive.
It's okay.
They're not going to
bot
do it.
shoots
Oh,
for
they're not
five.
going to do it. No. PTS is so difficult to work in.
Dang.
You just have to believe me. So see those orbs that appear next to that Odin?
Yeah.
You'll just have to believe me. Oh my gosh, Ninja. No, why aren't you in dev? Holy moly, there it is. They have the same fluxes.
Yeah.
Actually, this looks like it might be an old build. You get basically a version of that, and it acts kind of like Sunbeam Bow. So you basically give your teammates a mini version of Sunbeam Bow. That when they auto attack is going to fire these projectiles out.
Yeah.
And the more that you hit someone, the more it stacks on them, making that damage more amplified.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And this ability is a lot easier to land. It's the easiest one to land in her kit. Especially if they're like melee and they're right in your face. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Damn, these 2v2 fights are gonna go ham now. Another support character. I'm here for it. Let's freaking go. See how fun it is.
If you build this with Shogun Kusari, you're gonna be able to do your team this way.
Okay.
Yep, Shoguns.
Your 2 is now a stun in the center and a slow in the AoE.
A ranged stun.
Yep, you get a ranged
Yeah.
stun.
This
if
is
you hit the
good.
sweet spot.
Yeah.
Good CC for your character.
Mm-hmm.
Your 3 still fires enemy projectiles at enemies, but it also gives her CC immunity and gives one ally around in that area also CC immunity. It fires like a CC immunity bolt.
So you.
Oh, that was a lengthy one too. Like half a second, 1 second.
In that area, also CC immunity. It fires like a CC immunity bolt.
So you get a.
It's like a 1.25 second CC immune. Oh, damn. This will be really This will be really great in comms. Like if you have comms, like don't use your beads. I'm about to bead you. Bam. Without comms, people will still be using their beads. I already know that's gonna happen. Interesting. Okay.
Cleanse on your dash for your team.
Get a cleanse on your dash for your teammate, and this will prioritize if there's like 3 allies and one of them is stunned. It'll prioritize the one that's hard CC.
Really? Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So if someone's already under effect of a CC, it will prioritize them over.
A smart
Yes.
CC.
And it's important to note that you can't use the 3 if you've been CC'd, so you can't use it to get rid of a stun on yourself, but you can preempt a stun with the 3 on
Gotcha.
yourself.
So if you're hit by CC, you can't get out of the CC. That makes sense.
And then your ultimate again is your ultimate's already a really good support ability in regards to like disruption.
Yeah.
It basically is there also again as like a generator for your flux. So if you ult an enemy team and get like the whole enemy team there, you'll get quite a bit of flux stacked. And then the other bit is her base damage was increased in this aspect, but her scaling was decreased.
Okay, so early game she might be a bit potent, but she's going to fall off as the game goes on because she's not building into that sort of damagey build. Interesting. The cleanse is definitely huge for me. Like having a dash cleanse that's going to cleanse you, but also teammates, definitely useful in situations.
But we have seen a lot of like support newts like dash in trying to save their teammate and end up both dead. You know, so it's like there is a little bit of
there's
how
skill
you use
testing
it.
on it. Yeah.
I bet.
That's what chat says.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
cool.
We have a lot of fun stuff in this patch.
Yeah, we actually, like, I know it feels like we might be going past it pretty fast, but like we have a lot to go over.
Yeah, I apologize for this, but we'll definitely do recaps and take questions and stuff too.
Okay.
But that is a little look.
That's wild, man. That sounds like fun to me.
Sounls good.
Just so we can
to full screen, so I don't show.
Not forget to do that because
we're in PTS, so it's fine. I'm not in deaf.
Cool.
The next.
As my always reminder, if you have the Ultimate Founders Edition, you'll just get this for free when the update goes live. If you don't get it immediately, relog. Sometimes there's a little bit of weirdness, but it is included with the Ultimate Founders Edition, as is every Ascension Pass. So if you like Ascension Passes,
brother,
get the Ultimate Edition.
Here's a little look at the Newt Mastery Path.
Nut.
So obviously get it for free as
Woo! Look at her.
But there is the Shadow version.
Looks good.
Alongside Nut's Comet. Times that enemy gods were hit in the middle center of a single comet crash. And the Mastery Emo as well. Then we got the clap. We also have objectives destroyed, god assists, sky is falling. What's that tracker?
That's a good name.
The number of times that an enemy god was hit by an initial damage of the skyfall and the follow-up damage from its vortex. The Onyx skin.
Damn, look at that. Woo! He is looking phenomenal. Do a 360. Do a 360 for us, Hindu. Spin her around.
Onyx looks so good.
That's really good.
And that's free. You don't even have to.
It is. Yeah, the problem we've done with some of these.
But dude, the opal. Oh my.
Damn. The opal. A little too bright for me down here. In the cape. And the hair. Maybe a little more lavender for me. Other than that, it looks fantastic. It blends in well with her skin tone. Nice.
God, I have not seen that yet. That is like
the review for her. Like these are like crazy. They were just.
This is so good.
I can't do the PTS. Ignore me. Okay, and then so we show the Onyx, and there is the Mind Blown. That was good.
That's kind of funny.
Meme.
For sure.
Mind blown.
Then we also have the Goddess title,
Sky Goddess. Okay.
God Killed, the Mastery Badge, alongside the Radiant skin.
Hell yeah, look at that.
Super golden glowy. We also got the Galaxy Explorer.
Phenomenal. This is her frame.
Just like gold themed things with like spacey vibes.
Yeah, hard to beat it.
Yeah. And then diamonds. There's the final path of that. Okay, on to Geb aspect next. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, next let's go into Geb
Holy
aspect.
moly.
So we already teased this, so I'm not going to do too much
You can
preamble.
just go in as the Geb 1 skin, just...
Yeah, I was going to... I was what my plan was. I'll just go to...
what is there?
Jungle Price.
Bowling
Jungle
skin?
Price is probably my fastest thing to do this. So... What's it? 2 TLDR, we are basically like making Geb a carry.
Yeah, so we actually kept the big AoE from the current aspect, but now what that does instead is it gives you attack speed for God's Hit rather than cooldown reduction, so you're using it as a stim. It also procs item effects and it can crit, and it has damage fall off now where it didn't before.
Crit and procs item effects? Dog, man. DPS Geb is now more of a thing. He already did a lot of DPS with his aspect. Now he's gonna do more DPS. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be able to poke for days.
So if you get really close to someone, you can actually like use that as kind of like a crit nuke if you want to, or you can use it to proc item effects, either one.
And that's like that's saying the 2 is still the big circle 2 from the old version.
Yeah, so if you liked that part of the aspect, that's still there.
And this is a replacement for the other aspect.
Yes, this is replacing it. Is not a new one. because we didn't like how the previous one had kind of landed, so we want to take this time to rework it. The one is unchanged.
It's not working?
My skins are not working.
Oh no,
skins aren't
He
working.
still has rollout.
Oh
God,
no,
what is
this
this
is
skin?
actually tragic.
They'll just have to trust us, you know? It's just one of those shows.
Or you can go to you could.
Okay, like,
Just
Am I-
trust us.
keep talking about it.
Okay, yeah. The one's unchanged. The 3, the shield, is now self-only.
You can no longer shield your allies.
Yeah, you can
Only
no longer
yourself.
shield your allies, which we think was actually really, really important to prevent this from being like a super dominant solo laner and support tool. We think that this needed to happen for carry reasons.
Agreed.
And why the shield survives, so as long as you can keep the shield alive, it's a basic attack stim. So your goal is to kind of actually pop it to use as a DPS stim if you end up not using it for survivability.
Does still cleanse Gab?
Yes, it should still do all the things.
Okay.
The
Damn.
ult is a knock away rather than a stun now. And the passive only protects you from 40% of your max health damage. I might even nerf this to 50%. Because it was 20% for one playtest, and having a carry that can survive 5 mage burst abilities was very, 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 very good.
I bet.
2 is still probably too good. So we might do some balance there. And the big thing is he now throws ranged auto attacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ranged auto attack Gab. Holy moly. I want to see what this
And
looks
ranged auto attacks are basically his rollout, but small.
I've not seen the version of it with these, but these are good. Okay.
Yeah, they're great. And they're also unique in the sense that they actually travel significantly slower than most projectiles. They have a bigger hit area than most projectiles.
Okay, makes
And
sense.
they pass through enemies, but they do increasingly reduce damage the more targets they pass through.
Okay. We're ready to go in game. Hopefully this audio will work. I'll check. Yep. Okay, so we have base Gab.
Hell yeah.
Aspect Gab. Usual thing. So the 1 is still the 1. Nothing really
One's still the
changes
1,
here.
nothing
Still
really
have the
changes.
+1 from the 1.
Okay, the
Your 3
knockup.
is only
The
self only,
3.
so it's just, you can see you can't even aim it off yourself anymore.
So it still gives you a shield.
Your ult to knock away,
And your 2 is still
the big AoE 2.
the big AoE 2.
Okay.
And if you hit targets, you'll get attack speed.
Yeah.
And then the big change is, you throw a range basic. So,
Just throw the ult, for example. The ult
yeah, knock away.
will knock away.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now on the shield on yourself. The 1 still the 1.
They're quite far.
Using the
Two.
range basics.
And then
That's a far knock away.
the autos, which in this
Hell
skin is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's throwing fighter planes at you. Oh my goodness, dog. That's freaking funny.
This skin has like the best version of them, and it's probably the only one I'll play now going forward. 'cause
That's amazing. Oh my god. Holy moly, look at that. Look at that. Hell yeah. Yo, freaking. This opens up the path to have other skins potentially be able to do this. That's crazy. That's so funny. Dude, that's so great. I love this. This is fun. This is fun. Oh my. I'm here for it. I'm here to
there's
have
a
fun.
10% chance they barrel roll.
Oh, you see that?
Do a barrel roll.
That's
so,
insane.
Oh my
these-
gosh.
Obviously, I
It's
guess
the
in terms of ways
boulders in
like
the
they
normal,
pass through
yeah.
minions and they
Yes.
pass through the gods
They
as well.
pass through minions, they pass through gods, they stop on walls,
Yeah.
and they do decreasing damage the more targets they pass through.
So these are also slower. I have their 60%
Yes.
slower, but with a 40% bigger hitbox than normal
Yeah.
basic attacks.
So you can see like the damage is falling off as you're actually attacking through. And that'll actually happen
Oh,
when you
yeah.
try to poke someone through a minion wave. You'd actually by
Yeah. 53, 43, and then 32. Oh my gosh. Maybe now, those of us that are mechanically challenged, we can actually hit our freaking auto attacks. Oh my god. We have no excuses now. We have none. Oh my god. We'll see. We'll see. This looks like a lot of fun to me.
time
Holy
gets
moly.
2 less damage. Gotcha.
Your 2 can
And now
also
you're
crit.
faster because you got attack speed from hitting gods with your 2.
Yep. Your 2 can crit and will proc item effects. The basics only apply item effects the first time they deal damage per Izanami rules.
Yeah.
So that way you're not doing Death Toll through a whole menu wave on every single attack.
Yeah, that was really broken.
That was a really good playtest. That was
Yep.
Was it good?
I loved it.
You never die.
I definitely broke it with Death's Toll and things because of the lifesteal component and the resustain. So.
And the passive has a higher health threshold, so I might even nerf this further, honestly, but it's 40% instead of 20% of your maximum health damage is like the highest you can take.
Did we say the 2 can crit?
Yeah,
2 can crit. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit for someone for an 802 in the playtest. It was good.
Seems good.
Seems good.
Okay.
So that's the Geb aspect.
Damn.
For you all are wanting to try at home. It's definitely a carry aspect more than anything else.
Yeah, and you can play Geb Newt as
ulting away from
Either way, you can play both of them as their aspects as a duo, or you can play both of them as their base kits as a duo.
Have fun. But yes, we've kind of gone crazy with this Geb one. If I'm being
I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here. This looks like fun. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious, man. Yo, the memes, the clips that are gonna be coming out of this. Thank you. Thank you, Hi-Res, for this.
It's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
So Aspect Geb will be available over the Christmas period. Exact date TBD,
Okay.
but will be available
I
for
have
testing
the
during
dates.
PTS.
He hasn't.
I think.
He won't be
Don't worry
coming.
about the dates. Don't worry about it. They know it's coming. We'll give them more later on. We've got a lot to go through, and that may change too. But there's a look at the Geb aspect. What next is on the chopping block?
Oh, someone mentioned on Geb just real quick.
Yeah.
His abilities are still in scaling except the 2, which is strength scaling.
Okay.
And we found that this is actually a pretty good balance point so that he just doesn't get too much free ability damage as he's doing stuff.
That's fair.
And I think this generally works for his carry playstyle. So that's his 2 is strength scaling. That's the only one that is.
Do you want to do the last aspect? And then we'll go through other stuff. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
sure.
So we have one more aspect.
I forgot what it was.
This is Kukulkan.
Oh goodness, this guy, yeah.
Oh.
The aspect of the squall.
Little worm.
That's a good name. I like
Yeah, that's a
that.
good name. This is a long patch, right? We've said this before. This is going to be a 4-week long patch compared to a normal 2-week long patch. So one of the reasons why we push to get extra stuff in is because we're going to roll it out over time. You know, not all of it's going to be live in the game on day one. We want to make sure that there's stuff that turns on like
Stuff
once
to
a week,
do.
kind of as we're going through the update. So there's stuff to look forward to. So this will probably be the last aspect that turns on based on our current plans, at least.
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Pretty darn cool. The TLDR on this aspect is, what if Cuckoo was a short-range jungler assassin?
Yeah. What if?
What if?
What if?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it.
And he's
I'm loading in.
And he's actually a mage jungler too, in the sense of building intelligence too.
Yes.
He doesn't actually use strength scaling. We didn't make him a strength scaling.
Back to Ao Kwang. Back when Kukulkan was Ao Kwang. Now, Kukulkan is Ao Kwang. Mini Ao Kwang at that.
So you're going to be able to use like your polyprocs in the jungle. You're going to try and be able to use your mage style builds in the jungle role.
Yes.
Shotgun Cuckoo.
Shotgun Cuckoo is the best way to think about it.
And it was very good in today's playtest because the shotgun didn't have any diminishing returns on it. So I actually like one-shot people. That will not be that way when you guys play it. But I had one.
It was
okay.
Fun to play against. It was
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
so
3
things
1s.
to look at for here. This converts him. Oh, I'm on the wrong slide, so I can't read it. Okay. Why is this zooming in the wrong?
Damn.
It would be fun when we get to Ao Kwang to do a poke mage Ao Kwang.
That would be fun.
So, first ability.
Okay.
I've got 3 of them.
Yes. So you now have 3 of them. They're shorter range.
Yep.
So it does take a little bit to get used to. I don't quite have the same range that I used to have on my one. And if you hit people with multiple, they'll deal less damage for the subsequent ones, right?
Yeah,
so the
they
first
do.
one will deal full damage. And subsequent-
Yes. And this is like your low cooldown ability, so you use it for your clear. You kind of group up the jungle monsters and use this as your primary clear.
His 2 is now always a dash. So it's not a speed up ever anymore. It's always a dash.
Instant cast.
And when you
Instant
dash
cast? Yeah.
through, it
Alright, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads.
Oh, what?
Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Deals enemy protections. Holy moly.
Steals prods?
Yeah.
Okay.
So stealing prots by dashing through them and then blowing them up with a
Shotgun blast.
With the shotgun blast. But
Yeah.
wait, we've also changed the 3. The 3 now cannot be cast at range.
Huh.
This is attached to Cuckoo, and it deals burst damage, a smaller dot, and knockback when it actually triggers. So cast on yourself, stand there for a second, boom.
I'm also
Okay,
pretty sure you can do things like 3 and then 2 while it's still
That still lasts forever. What the hell do you mean it lasts less than before?
building up.
Yeah, so that's kind of the thing. You know,
I was being patient with it to try to show you. Yeah.
3, 2 to dash in, hit your 1, hit a 4. It's got an achievement. Good job.
What? Last God standing. Oh my gosh. Hack.
Last God Standing and PTS. Yeah.
Look, go look at the minimap, guys. We're focused on Cuckoo.
Yeah, we're focused on Cuckoo right now.
But what about the
This. A green buff now? That's the only new thing I see. Green buff, huh? Supports finally get a buff?
So yeah, so
Oh, and the passive.
What's the ult? You don't even know his ult.
You also do get, from the passive, as you kill things, you get more mana, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So you actually, like, you farm the jungle to get more mana so that you feed your passive whirlwind.
Okay. So, long and short, jungler version, short range burst shot.
Alright, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Interesting.
Gets in there, can still clear wave, kind of. I'm doing it in chat. But do this, shotgun. Am I ult? Is still my ult? Did that change at all?
It's
Still
the
the same.
same.
Good.
But you can do
OP
things
anyway.
like in the playtest. What I was doing was I was threeing. I was seeing that I was going to confirm the knockup, so I'd use that to basically use my ult and try and get a better chance of confirming the ult.
Okay. So 1, shotgun near range. 2, speed up, dash through, steal protections. 3, on yourself, that if someone's inside it will get knocked away and take tick damage. And you can dash while using that tick.
You also get the stacks from God kills and assist, as Clumsy's clarifying in the
Okay.
Yeah, you get
in chat.
bonus max mana from killing gods as well. So, yeah, but basically the goal of this is Jungle Cuckoo. It's pretty fun. We've been testing this one for a while. It took actually quite a bit of iteration to get to this point. Like, there were
Damn,
some
you can
things that
dash
just
out
didn't
too.
Kind of,
Is that new? I don't know if you were able to do some interactions while casting your ult. I don't think so. That's crazy. He's gonna be doing a lot of DPS. I know that. Junglers are disgusting. They're OP right now, so he's gonna be even more OP.
meshed together well initially, and then they kind of came into this, and it's been very fun to play.
Yeah,
Damn.
there are also some things we had to clean up because
That's a super
Cuckoo
fast
getting
dash,
this,
too.
Like, +1 ability, the dash, was kind of like the first time we started doing that for Smite 2 at all.
Yeah.
So it's kind of was rough around the edges. So I know that Clumsy had to work with some of the team members, to basically kind of re-clean that up and get some better feedback and better
look
sounds
at
on that weren't there before. So that should also.
Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to on that too. At least for me, like, whoa, that's a lot of torque and speed in a quick short burst. Like, oh my gosh, you might lose control of the wheel, as the saying goes.
Just be improvements for base Cuckoo as well, which would be nice.
Yep. Awesome.
So that's
Cuckoo,
the final
Geb,
of our
Newt.
3 aspects
Huh.
that's coming in this update, the holiday mega patch.
Okay.
Next, do you want to talk about Conquest stuff since we're on Conquest?
Interesting.
Might as well. We're in the game.
We're
They have it's a plus, the healing from assault. That's what it looks like.
here already.
You
Okay.
guys can look at the mini
You guys can now look at the
Finally,
mini
you
map.
can see the
You can
mini-map.
see the mini map that has been staring at you the entire game. The first thing you're going to notice.
Oh, whoa, what the heck? The backside is gone right here. where the other camps used to be. Ah, okay. There's no longer the little the pew, the jumping swirly tornado thing on the back end. But the harpies are gone. The the warding higher harpies are gone as well. Both set of harpies are gone. Oh my gosh! Now there's just a neutral camp to fight for. Ooh, okay. So this changes duo and solo side lane stuff. So now you want to prioritize probably getting this for some heals, and then farming your lane and solo, getting the totem and probably the imps, and then in duo getting this, your camp and the camp right here in the lane. Huh. Okay.
Is we have changed the layout of the map.
Oh, it's actually monsters. Okay, it's not just a free heal like in Assault.
This should not be the. This is the
Those
camp.
guys
is still
are new.
The Oracle's
Do
camp.
not
Yeah,
think
we're in,
this is
we're in
another
dev.
buff.
We're still testing.
Oracles, that's the name. These guys remind me of the monsters from Joust, the Joust map.
Stuff.
Yeah. So what you're going to be playing for now is still the normal Oracle's camp in the outside area, but we've done away with or Cyclops camp, not Oracle's. In the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But we have removed the back and side camps, both the Oracles and
Reduce XP at the edges.
yeah, and the teleporters. Basically, we felt like these camps more often than not are giving players a reason to not fight, to not do things that are engaging and pushing the game forward, and instead just keep farming. And farming is good. You should want to farm in a MOBA, but when there's too much farm, it becomes too much.
Yeah, and too much safe farm especially.
Yeah. We've also removed the teleporters as part of this.
Yeah.
So you no longer have a free side teleport from one side of the map to the other side of the map.
Gank.
You will now
For
just
Gold
have
Fury.
to run your booty across the map if you want to go over there. Or you can back and use the base teleporters. There is a faster way to get across the map if you choose to do that.
All right.
You know, maybe there'll be a different version of teleporters that comes back at some point in the future or whatnot. But for right now, we want to try it like this and see how the game flows. In general, it's been, I think, a positive in our playtest. Once people play a few games and they're like, oh, that's right, I can't just get a free teleport anymore. Because the first couple games with this, I kept like running over there being like, oh, now it's time to go hit the teleporter and go join this fight. And I was like, oh, wait, I just have to run very slowly across the map. So takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think it improves the overall flow of the map.
Okay.
So that's the layout change. There's also a bunch of changes around objectives.
Yep.
Because we want to create moments where people are encouraged to fight over things that are valuable.
Yes.
That's kind of what a MOBA is about, right?
Yeah. Money. Pyro. Fire giant. Three things that people seem to not want to do.
Nope.
Like they're allergic to money. They don't want to line their pockets up. They don't want to get a fire, and they don't want to do pyro. Like, what? Hello? Like, these are the two biggest objectives in the map in the game, and the minor one. Hello? Like why? That's still the question ponders in my head. Like, what goes on in the minds of these players?
It's like you farm, you fight, you get objectives, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to create objectives to fight over.
Yes.
So the first change that is going to be happening is just to the core existing Moonlight
Phases.
Okay.
We really like Moonlight. We think it's gone well. Players seem like they like Moonlight, but we just think there's room to improve it.
The moon drip
So the first
ceremony.
thing, winning the Moonlight phase now will reset your team's base teleport cooldown. So again, that will kind of allow you to get a little bit more of the rotate mobility stuff that you were losing from the side teleporters.
Yeah,
right?
it also means if you chose to rotate to contest
get to the
it and
fight,
control it,
you
you
can
can
get
actually
back.
get
Yes.
back to your lane more quickly.
Yeah.
So, which is good. Also, your base teleporters will now take you to the Naga lane pushers if they are further out than your
tower.
furthest tower.
Yeah.
What?
So they will now, you can now use them to push down the lane pretty aggressively if your team chooses to do that.
Which is actually really good in the late game if one's pushed actually pretty far. Into
Yes. Shout out to Siege. Back in the day, man. It's Smite 1. That's how you would teleport. You teleport to wherever your pusher was. Ah, okay. Interesting.
And Siege is back, baby. Yeah.
Means we don't have to make Siege.
No.
Look at that.
And the Ritual of the Full Moon will have a small shift here where it will still grant movement speed and will actually have a longer enemy reveal. It's now a 7-second enemy reveal, but it will no longer do the damage. The damage didn't really ever do damage very often. Most people dodged it or accidentally got hit by it. And we were trying to lean more into the identity of it's really a good reveal plus movement to start a fight.
Yeah.
Right? Don't worry. There's more. This is just the first part of this. We also want to make sure that as the nights are progressing and as the game is progressing, there are more new interesting things to fight over. So first, starting only once ever on the second night, the Moonlight Queen Naga will spawn in the Fire Giant pit. She will only be available during this second night. If she's not killed, she's despawned. You don't get a chance to kill her again.
Okay.
The team that kills her will get a permanent 5% strength and intelligence bonus for the rest of the game. And only one team can ever claim this during this fight. There's also a temporary team buff that you can pick up, which is the Ritual of Star Strike, which, when you activate it, gives your team's abilities a secondary AoE explosion. So like Rod of Calamitous Tahuti, if you remember from Smite 1, later day Smite 1.
The red one.
So you're probably going to want to fight over the Moonlight Queen or try and start a fight before Moonlight Queen so that you can get it while they're, a person down, like it gives you something to fight over at the 15-minute mark because that's when the second night starts at 15 minutes. So 15 minutes.
That's key because we wanted to actually do kind of like this objective on the night phase, but when we did it every night, it actually ended up being quite fatiguing. But having it be at this one moment at the point in the game where largely you should be starting to really leave your lane, be grouping up for team fights, be grouping up for objectives, it kind of naturally lines up with the timing for when you want to do those things anyway.
And somebody says the explosion thing isn't permanent, right? No, I believe it's
I see 30-second cooldown.
30 seconds after
That's for 30 seconds.
Yeah, so one time during the game, you will get a ritual that you push the button and your team gets the Calamitous Rod of Tahuti for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
On the...
Is that for like per basic attack or per ability? Or what? What's the restriction on that? I want to know. If you just basic attack Calamitous Rod of Tahuti, I mean, you'll be murking everybody.
The Ancient Fury will now begin to spawn. So previously you had to kill the Ancient Fury. One team had to kill the Ancient Fury 3 times before the Ancient Fury would start to spawn. Now the Ancient Fury will start to spawn on the third night. However many Gold Furies you've gotten up to that point.
24 minutes.
Yeah, 24 minutes will be however many Gold Furies, base Gold Furies are obtained in the game.
Okay.
And lastly...
So it doesn't matter. 3 doesn't matter.
On the fourth night... the Enhanced Fire Giant will begin to spawn.
It's back.
Which is 33 minutes in the game, just ahead.
Oh my gosh. EFG is back, baby. Woo. Can they make it so that whenever you take EFG, you have blue flames instead of those orange red ones? Because that would be really cool. It's an Enhanced Fire Giant. So the fire is burning hotter. Hey, yo, why not just change everybody to have blue flames? Yo, that would be sick. That would be sick. I haven't even seen this. If they actually do show that, it's just instincts, gamer instincts. You could chalk it up to that. I haven't seen this thing. This is a live, authentic review and reaction.
33 minutes in the game.
Very late game.
Yes.
Very late game?
Nope.
No, that's like normal game, man. That these minutes go like 40 minutes minimum. Holy moly. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Very late game.
Now, when it's going to have more health, it's going to be stronger, it's going to do more damage to you. When you kill it, you will get Fire Giant's Rage buff, which will give you greatly increased strength and intelligence, twice as much HP and magic and mana regeneration as you got from base Fire Giant. And your attacks will bypass backdoor protections.
Remember, this is also 33 minutes into the game.
This is 33 minutes into the game.
But this is a very
powerful late game buff. That's Conquest. That's what we have for Conquest.
That's all the changes during that Moonlight phase. So Moonlight phase.
Else, but I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so. Map geometry changes around the sides. Slight changes to the Moonlight objective throughout the game, where it's going to reset your cooldowns if you get it, and you can teleport to Nagas. Second night, 15 minutes, is going to be the Moonlight Queen in the Fire Giant Pit, which is very strong objective you should fight over. Starting on the third night, we'll have Ancient Fury spawning, and then fourth night will be Enhanced Fire Giant. I believe there is a different color on the Enhanced Fire Giant.
He's like more purpley, like he was in Smite 1.
You'll see an effect
also
difference,
the glow that you get on yourself is also purpley, so it's a distinct buff from the base Fire Giant buff.
Awesome.
Ah, yes, I do it. Yes. Oh my goodness. It made it purpley though. I think blue would have been better since it's a hotter burning fire. Blue would have been great.
But that's not all.
That's not all. We still have
got other stuff to go over.
Damn, this is all stuff to get the games to end quicker. Which I'm up for it, man. Let's freaking go. Because you need to get objectives in order to get the win, right? Like, if you're not finding objectives, what are you doing? You're just stat padding and getting kills? Go to arena, man. Come on now. Stay there.
Should we take a break and do cosmetics, or do you want to do the relics stuff?
Ask chat.
Chat, do you want cosmetics or do you want relics?
I think this is great.
I mean, I feel like I know what they're going to ask.
Normally they say skins, which is why I'm like cosmetics, relics.
Relics is winning.
Yeah, relics is winning.
Split, we ask chat.
Okay, we'll do relics.
We should do the opposite.
Don't make them wait. Let's do cosmetics.
If you chat.
Okay. Are we doing cosmetics?
We'll do cosmetics. It should be quick.
Okay.
There's only a handful of things in this update.
I'll get over
they're cool, and we'll just run through them real quick. Sorry, chat.
Let's get these games ending.
Look, we're getting ready for the holidays, so we're having some fun.
Which one are we starting with?
I had a breakfast with Santa this morning. It was great.
Dude, and people need to understand and know, like,
my
the name of the game is to take objectives
for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with.
I'm glad they're pushing for more stuff like
that. Setsuna Fairy's long request.
Let me find that.
They're not updated on the main page. If you go to the Travelers page, it should be there, I believe. Maybe.
It's the one where she's holding the light post.
Maybe we won't do cosmetics.
That's her stuff.
Maybe we won't do cosmetics.
Wait, that is Afro. For some reason, I thought that was new. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, Aphrodite, you will cheer. This is Smite 1 Christmassy skin.
I love this skin. I love the card art. She looked a little goofy in the model though. In the in-game model. Let's see if they updated that.
Been brought over and has been updated, like all of these skins.
Yeah, she's still looking a little goofy in the face. The card art is stunning though. I love the card art for this skin for Afro.
There are 3 prisms that come with it. There is Snowfall.
Blonde.
Lovely and white.
Yeah.
Then there's Mistletoe.
Oh, redhead.
Yep.
And the Dark Noel.
Oh, silver hair.
It's not as Christmassy, but I do like
this?
Yo, take your pick, gentlemen. Which one do you want? You get 4 different flavors of Afro right here.
And then there's this awesome little
Santa cat. That's so adorable.
Skin.
Cute.
Very
okay.
cute.
I think it's fun. And then you do get a peppermint candy with this if you are working towards getting the Scylla Snow Day or free skin. So that's the first one. Second one.
We're just gonna skip. Yeah, go on.
What are we skipping?
No, I was gonna we won't showcase all.
It has 14 million points. You saw that? Available coins. 14,002,050. Does this mean uncapped coin collection now? Is that probably not. 1 million diamonds, 1 million legacy gems. Holy moly. 1,035,000. Don't wanna fake news and misinform you all. Hacks. Perks of playing being devs of the game. You get infinite money. Oh, I love the background here for the traveler here. Oh, the tree, the cabin. Awesome. Very festive and comfy and homey.
Okay, go on.
Where are we skipping?
No, I was gonna we won't showcase that. Which one we go to?
Fenrir.
Yep.
Fenrir wreck the halls.
He's back.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Dressed up deer Fenrir.
He's back. I think this skin turned out really well.
Hell yeah.
This is one of my favorite Fenrir skins. I love all the holiday skins.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the base Fenrir wreck the hall classic.
Then he comes with Frosty version.
Frosty.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Lovely.
I think the next one is called Yule Napper. That's my favorite.
Yule Napper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple and
I like the gold antlers. I'm a simple man.
And then we've got the festive Filcher.
Filcher.
oh, he's the Grinch. Oh my gosh, he's the Grinch.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I think that's the best one. He's the Grinch. Grinch rear. Fen Grinch. Feninch. Fenrir the Grinch. Oh, I love that one.
there is a
word.
the one who steals, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. There is a cooler than normal, I will say, cosmetic included in this one.
Okay.
Which is a death effect. So if you don't have a death effect yet, this is a cool way to get a death or a kill. Yeah, a kill effect. I'm saying the
Festive
wrong word.
confetti.
You become Loki? That's great.
If you wait on it for a second,
You have to wait.
Don't click it. There you go. Yeah.
Confetti.
You-
Oh, yo.
Okay.
So if you like the
That's
confetti,
awesome.
And you like these different
Cool.
Kill effect.
Fenrir
Nice.
check it out. It's a
I
cool
do like
traveler.
that we decided for showing off the kill effects,
Loki.
we'd kill Loki.
Yeah, I was like, Loki? Okay. That's how it's going to be. So, Loki.
Yeah, F that guy.
And then the last traveler we have in this update is
Is it time?
it's time.
He's here.
Yes.
He has returned.
Oh God.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh. Giant cat Jormusi. Holy moly. You know, the in-game model actually looks great. He looks so goofy in Smite 1. Now he looks way better. This is awesome. I like it.
I did want
World-
to ask.
World Kitty is back.
I held back from asking, but I did want to ask because the Black Kitty is like so close to being my cricket at home, with just like a little bit of white going up the nose. But the fact that it's even close is already good enough for me.
Yeah. So these kitties.
Yeah, dude. It from the first
But
portfolio.
the fact that
This perspective right here. Profile. That's what I mean. Profile, not portfolio. This profile. It actually looks like a cat. In Smite 1, the arms were like all dangly and it looked so freaking weird, man. It wasn't for me. Nope. I didn't like it. The execution is a lot better now. Maybe because it's UE 5.5. Who knows? It actually looks a lot better. It's like the cat jumping at you. Pew. That's awesome.
even
I like
close
it.
is already good enough for me.
Yeah. So these
Hell yeah.
kitties are named after kitties that Veronica knows.
Oh,
so,
okay.
That's why they have kind of interesting
Oh,
names.
that's
Kitty
cool.
Baron.
So this is Baron,
Ginger.
Ginger,
Yo,
They've got names
Garfield.
that are similar to what they are. Ginger. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and Snowball.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, I like Snowball.
And then you also get the peppermint with this and whatever this is.
Yep.
What is
That
this?
is a jump stamp. It's a
Oh,
little rainbow jump stamp.
rainbows. Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
So
Interesting.
Let's
Okay.
see off that straight away.
Pretty fun. I think I like Ginger the best, but I do have an orange cat, so I am somewhat
Ginger,
biased.
Garfield.
Is the background for this just destruction of a city?
It might be. I don't know. I don't know what Emma
is this
did.
over here? Has he blown his...
I have no idea what Emma
Okay.
did.
Yeah, there's like a city exploding in the background.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh, back here.
Yeah. So this is a pretty one of the most popular Yorm skins. Very fun. Everybody loves the long cat meme.
So Afro, Fenrir, and Yorm all getting Travelers.
Yeah. And then we can't show it off today, but there is also going to be a supporter store bundle for the holidays. It's not working yet because Blake was still setting it up this morning. But it's just going to be a bundle of festive name flares. So if you want some Christmassy name flares, those will be available for people that like to buy that kind of stuff in the supporter store. So
awesome.
One of them he was working on looked pretty cool. It was like some Christmas wrapping pattern, that kind of thing. Okay, now we can get to the relics because that's what people really want to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the relics? Or do you want me to talk about them?
I can go over the relics. So, I think with the discussion about one relic versus two relic, one thing that has come up, there's actually two pieces of feedback that I think are really worth trying to focus on. The first,
we have 2 relics in Smite 1. Now we're only on a 1 relic world. Boo.
one is we have this active item system, but it doesn't feel like we have actives that really directly feel like they're giving us the things that relics also gave us. I think that's one criticism of the system that feels really fair. The other one is I'd like to try things like Sunder. I'd like to try these. I'd like to get Blink, but I feel obligated to get beads, and it's really hard for me to be able to like justify getting a Sunder or I feel bad about getting a Sunder because I end up not getting beads. So we want to try and address those 2 points with a kind of cohesive systems. The first feedback is we want these active items to have these types of effects so I can feel like I get these things. Yeah. And we could just make a whole bunch of active items that are like basically the same thing, or we could try and put it into the relic system in a way that actually provides you a lot of flexibility. So the first thing is your relics can now be used as a component to build an active item that is essentially an upgraded version of the relic with some stats and with a bonus effect. So
the best way to think about this, just sorry not to interrupt, but just like we already have Talisman of Protection, which gives a beads effect. That now can build out of beads.
Yes. And you can take your beads and convert it into Talisman of Purification. You can take your Blink and convert it into Blinking Abyss, which is basically Combat Blink is back as Blinking Abyss. Aegis can...
Interesting. Combat Blink. Love-hate relationship with that relic for me. I love being able to blink plays, get kills without being restricted by a time limit. Like in the middle of a fight, go get a kill. I don't like when in the middle of a fight, I'm about to get a kill and the mofo just combat blinks away and escapes with 1 HP.
Nope.
Feels bad. Feels really bad. So for me, it's a love-hate relationship with combat blink. I think it's great. I think it's awful. I think I'll just let them explain. I don't know. I'll let you all decide whether blink is a W or a L. It's both to me. Like when you're using it and you're like, oh, or it also feels great. Like you're about to die and you're like, no, bam, blink out. I can see every different perspective and enjoy them and be a player hater at the same time, right? Yeah, it's great. It's also not great. Jury's up. It's right down the middle, 50-50. It's good when you use it. It's bad when it gets used on you, so on and so forth.
Become time locked Aegis.
We should go through it. We should go through it real quick. Not real quick, but we'll get...
So that people can kind of see what
I'm going to show this here. So here's your shell that you'd get at the start of the game, the Phantom Shell, okay? So you get that level 1, as usual. Go to your lane with your shell. However, as the game goes on, you can come back to base and upgrade that shell. So you will buy this component, Moat of Chaos. I'm going to purchase that.
Which is 5% of stats from all items.
So it doesn't do much early game.
Just in zone.
Because you don't have any other stats to get 5% off.
However, when you purchase the Shell of Rebuke, which is the upgraded version after you purchase...
Damn it, man. I'm trying to read.
Just these two together.
Mother... Okay. 20 magical protection, 20 physical protection. as a base stat. 7.5% of all stats from items, which includes this one. So you get an extra. You get more protections on top of your protections. So unused create a shield of rebuke for allies that mitigates 35% damage up to 400 plus 50 per level. Okay.
This disappears from your relic slot.
It is now an active
becomes
item.
an active.
Oh,
and you can now buy another relic if you want to.
So you can then.
Oh! Oh, shoot. Okay. That's neat.
Another relic. So let's just say I'm going to go blink this game.
Yep.
Okay. And I can upgrade this too, Pod.
You can upgrade that too.
What happens if this happens?
You can buy Aegis.
I can have a third relic, is what you're saying? I did not know this much. So what if I went to, I don't know, Sunder, right?
Yeah, buy Sunder.
Okay.
And you're like, man, I really...
Can I upgrade this?
Yeah, you can upgrade that. You're like, man, I actually really did need that Aegis.
Right, yeah. I realized afterwards that Aegis is probably... And I can upgrade... I can't upgrade this anymore. Why can't I upgrade this? This is terrible.
Because you can only have 3 active items.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. This is wild. Ah, damn. Jeez Louise. So some of these items are going to replace other active items. I think Sprinter, I'm still building Sprinter. Sprinter is amazing. I'm buying it. Life Binder, who knows? Team Beads, maybe the Beads upgrade will replace that one. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see the stats. Holy moly! You can have four active items in Smite 2 land now. From 2, we went to 1, and like a Phoenix Reborn, we now have 4. We doubled from the previous iteration. Holy moly, the relic system came back twice as stronger this time. Woo! Via the active slot items. Interesting. Huh. This is quite exciting indeed. Indeed. I like it. I like it. I'm not seeing the negatives right now because it's like a rosy glass. It's like, ooh, I'm caught up in the excitement of it all. Although I want to see what the drawbacks of this would be. Probably not getting another active item. But in order to make this even possible, you'd have to upgrade your current relic. So it's gonna be, you're gonna need a lot of money. A lot of money. It's $25, $50, $7,500 just to get 3 relics upgraded to actives so that you can have a 4th relic. And this won't be done easily.
Nope.
Like, y'all mofos are gonna have to get objectives, farm camps, lanes, take towers, phoenixes, fire, naga, all that ish to get money. Line your pockets up in order to be able to do this. So this might encourage people to actually take objectives now and get the bigger ones at that too. Interesting. Okay.
But at this point, you've also spent 7,500 gold and have 0 stats.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. Facts. Look. It takes up item slots too. Not just actives. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that part. I was more focused over here. So it takes up an item slot too. Holy moly. You might be able to survive and escape, but you have, like he said, 0 freaking stats, dog. So I think the sweet spot is probably going to be at 2 relics. Having 1 relic and then another one as an active. Who knows? I don't know if the 4 relic system is even going to be worth it. Because look at this. You only have 3 item slots now. And depending on when you get this done, you could just be useless. Like, yeah, you have all these items and relics, I mean, but you contribute almost nothing outside of that. Like no DPS, no secure, no defense, nothing. Interesting. I kind of like that they made it as a item slot taking thing as well. Instead of just having them off here and then still have, open slots to build items. That would have been broken as hell, man. Then everybody and their mom would have been doing this. But now you're forced to make decisions, that will impact you and your team in the end. Excuse me, in the long run. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Interesting.
Because you have 15% of stats.
Wait, but I've got 5% of all my stats, so if you just get 1 item, surely this will be good,
and,
right?
And so this is essentially our way of saying, 1, you now have some flexibility late game to be able to actually change what relic you have in each match.
Yeah.
And it also means that, like, we don't have to flood the store with a whole bunch of...
I wanted to read what they said.
These, like, duplicate of these active effects. And it also means that, like, we don't have...
Okay. Sundering Echo. Damage jungle active. Adaptive stat plus 25 strength 4 or 45 intelligence based on the highest item stat. 7.5% of all stats from items you get added. So on use, bleed enemies dealing 25 plus 4 per level true damage 5 times over 4 seconds. Jungle monsters and bosses take 50 plus 8 per level instead, so double. Enemies who die while bleeding explode, applying the bleed to nearby enemies. Oh my gosh, the gift that keeps on giving. Cooldown's 120 seconds. Minus 30 seconds cooldown if used on a jungle monster or a boss. So at level 1, you'll be doing 29 damage to 29 times 5, whatever that is. We can round up. 150 minus 5, 125. So at level 1, you do 125 damage to a jungle monster camp. So if you want to secure, wait till you're at 125 or lower, and then bam.
To flood the store with a whole bunch of these like duplicate of these active effects. They're directly linked to the relic that you kind of know their effect from, and it gives us an opportunity to also make them stronger. So we can actually go through each upgrade because each upgrade is intended to be stronger than the base.
We should probably start with base. Well, we can do whatever you want.
So let's go beads, because beads is a pretty straightforward example.
Of course, that's the only one I didn't get, and I just left base like an idiot. I guess I can't sell out of that now, right? Can I get rid of this now?
You can just do a set character cuckoo and reset yourself. You can also sell any of the actives. You can just actually sell the actives.
Oh, that'll work. Well, let's just get rid of. No one's gonna get sundered now.
There's also, we're gonna make a potion for this later, but you can, if you have like Sunder and you just want to get rid of Sunder to get beads, you can upgrade Sunder and then sell the upgrade.
Yes.
And that will...
you can really jank around it a little bit.
That'll still cost you like the sell cost of it, but it's like 900-ish gold to basically do that. But you can just do that if you want to get rid of and swap your relic. We're going to make a potion that's like 800 gold that just lets you destroy your relic if you want to and change it out.
Okay, so I've got beads. It's normal beads.
Yeah, it's beads. It's just beads. You have beads.
Cool.
Good job.
Thank you.
We did it.
But now there is an upgraded beads version, which builds out of the Mote of Chaos.
Yes.
And it will give you 15 cooldown reduction, 7.5% of all your stats.
15 cooldown rate. That's it. That's all it does. Base stat wise. You are cleansed of all hard crowd control allies. Gain crowd control immunity for 1 second. On use, you and allies within 6.4 meters. This is just Bede's Talisman, the active item. This literally replaced the Bede's Talisman.
That's from items. And
Yes.
on use, you and your allies within 6.4 meters are cleansed from all crowd control immunity for 1 second. 140 seconds.
Wait. Can you have this twice? Because the original one is inactive. Can you have 2 AoE beads necklaces?
Right, so this is the
Or
talisman
not.
purification that people are familiar with, but it makes more sense for it to be in this system now because it's essentially a more powerful version of beads.
Yeah.
And it does the beads effect, and so you can build this.
Yeah.
And again, it does have
AoE
all
cleanse.
but it has the health and physical protections removed,
Yeah.
right? So now more classes that want this effect could potentially want to build this item.
Yeah, because if
So they just nuked it then. They nuked Beads Necklace and put in this one instead.
you build this as like your 5th or 6th item and you built pure damage or you built pure tankiness, it'll scale with what you wanted. And this is kind of our way of also making sure that these built reliably into whatever you're trying to do.
Okay. So that is the beads version. Upgraded version is that. I guess we should mention Aegis next.
Yep, so let's go look at Aegis.
Gosh, I'm doing a terrible job of this today, chat. I'm sorry. So Aegis, standard Aegis.
It's also important to note that all cooldowns are shared for the same type. So beads and talisman are the same cooldown. Aegis and time lock Aegis are the same cooldown.
You don't get a free cooldown when you upgrade.
Cooldown when you upgrade.
Okay.
From them.
So beads and Aegis on the same time?
No, beads and Aegis, you can have both effects and they're fine. It's just beads and the upgrade to beads are on the same cooldown.
Gotcha.
Blink and upgrade to blink would be on the same.
So you can't use it, go back to base, buy, and go
Correct.
again.
You can't cheat the cooldown that way.
Cool. So Aegis of Acceleration
That's
builds
cool.
with the moat for 5% stats, and that becomes 7.5% of all your stats.
On use. Become time locked. You are immune to damage and healing for 3 seconds. While time lock, rapidly restore 30 seconds worth of regen and 10 seconds of cooldowns. Reactivate to exit early. Huh. This kind of reminds me of the armor lock in Halo Reach. We just that one.
On use, become time locked, unable to move and act, and you are immune to damage and healing for 3 seconds. While time locked, you will restore 30% worth of regen.
30 seconds
30 seconds.
worth of regen.
30 seconds of regen over 10 seconds of cooldown. Reactivate to exit early. So
yeah, so this is a
I guess we'll
Aegis
take
effect
damage
that
real
basically does lock you in place.
Yeah.
For a longer period of time than normal Aegis would. So you can actually immune quite a bit more. And as you stayed Aegis, you're getting a lot of cooldown back and you're getting a lot of health regen back. You still can't be healed by other effects, but you're essentially getting your passive regen back more.
Okay.
And you can cancel it early, whatever you want. So if you like want to just immune the Kraken and go straight to fighting, you can just immediately reactivate it to get out of this effect. But you're throwing away that regen that you'd get, and you're throwing away that cooldown that you would get.
Now, obviously, I'm level 20 there with very little regen of the 5%, but you will see an increase in the health during the use of that.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the amulet version of the upgrade. What next? Shell?
Yeah, Shell. Shell's cool.
So, yeah, I think Shell's interesting. Shell, basically, classic 20% damage reduction, reduced can pass through players and player-made walls. Then the upgraded version, the Shell of Rebuke, 20% magical protection, physical protection, 7.5% from more stats on.
Upon entering the field, plus 100, plus 10% per level, less or greater than shield for 3 seconds. While it holds, gain player and player-made wall pass-through. Alright, I'll let them explain that.
Use creates a field of rebuke. When your allies for allies that mitigates 35% of damage up to 400, and people can enter the field, which is the most interesting thing. So you'll deploy it from current location.
Yeah.
And if a teammate walks into that, they will get the shell.
Yes, and which basically means if you just use it, it functionally works the same because you'll deploy the field. If someone's next to you, they would just get the shell effect. So you're using it the same way you would before.
Yeah.
But you actually have this field of damage mitigation.
He looked weird there. What the heck? What is that?
Shell effect. So you're using it the same way.
Oh my gosh, that looks very suspicious there. Holy moly! What a bad angle.
Yeah.
But you actually
Oh
have
my
this
god.
field of damage mitigation.
This is a family-friendly show. High res, all right. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you guys doing? Shame on you.
That has like it'll mitigate damage up until it drains.
Again?
Like spawn a
Oh my god.
bot in the tower.
Cuckoo,
line
what are you
so
doing,
take a
man?
shot.
Boom, his tail there.
I don't know. His tail's crap.
Oh, he's stuck interacting. Because
cool.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
So spawn an Odin at level 20 in the tower line.
Friendly?
Friendly, and then cast your shell on them so you can see as he takes tower damage, it drains the meter of
My
this
cooldowns.
zone
How do I
protection.
fix my cooldowns in my relic pawn?
Reset cooldowns. All one word.
That's the wrong place. I'm trying to type in chat. Reset.
Regular chat.
Okay.
Oh my god.
then spawn
you
an
do,
Odin.
man. You funny.
Spawn an
It's
Odin.
kind of silly.
It's great.
And then place it down. So you can see as he gets hit, it's mitigating the tower shot and you're draining that meter from that area. So it'll drain up to that amount and disappear, or it'll just disappear on its own.
Yeah, well, it gets bigger because the tower shots get heavier. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So basically create this area of mitigation for your team that also applies the shell effect. So it's basically, again, shell, but better.
Okay. So that's shell.
Okay.
Where next?
Let's do blink because I think people are gonna. We skip past blink.
We did.
So we can talk about blink now.
So base blink.
Base blink is still base blink. It's still not combat blink.
Sorry.
If you're damaged, you take some damage. You can't blink.
While in combat. Yep.
That's the same.
Cool. Then you get the moat, and then it becomes Blinking Abyss.
Adaptive stat. Plus 25 strength or plus 45 intelligence. Based on the highest item stat. Again, plus 7.5% of all stats from items. Oh my gosh, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. Freaking junglers, man. On use. I mean, even solo might be able to get this too. Be a little more tankier. On use, teleport up to 5.6 meters can be used in combat, but not while firing an ability. 1 second after teleport, deal 150 plus 30% strength and intelligence magical damage in a 3.2 meter radius. If this damages a god, reduce cooldowns by 50%. Oh, okay, so it encourages you to use it as a maybe like initiation, or just use it in combat in general, not just roach out like a Mitch. Ah, okay. And you get minus 50-second cooldown, so up to 90 seconds if you hit a god with it. Oh, okay, interesting. So if you roach out, you get 140 cooldowns. But if you say and use it for combat purposes, boom, 90 seconds. Okay.
Which gives you adaptive stats.
Yep.
7.5% of your all stats from items. And it's a teleport that you can use in combat. But you can't use it while firing abilities, so still no chalk blinking with your ultimate.
Okay.
But you can use it in combat, which is already a really good upgrade. And 1 second after you teleport, you do a burst of damage that scales with your scaling.
At location?
At your current location.
Okay.
And if that hits, it reduces the cooldown on the effect.
Gotcha.
So if you use this aggressively, you get rewarded.
Heard. Okay, so
Good.
let's look at the blink.
And that's the range of the damage. Yeah.
That's the range of the damage too. I'm at range. You can see the damage going off afterwards on my location.
Yep.
And you can move.
So I guess you
it
can move a
follows
little
you.
bit. Yeah,
And
you
it
can just get in
follows you.
range,
So
right?
yeah, you can try and stay near someone. Target's a little off. I need to go fix it. My temp
Of course I
effects.
do it just.
These are all my temp effects, by the way. So at some point, the FXRs will come in here and go, "Wow, this was really terrible. I can't believe it was like this in the game," and we'll make it look better.
How do we do that? Yep. But cooldowns there, you do get a reduced cooldown of this if the damage goes through. That damage has to be against a god pawn. I'm guessing not a camp or anything like that, right?
Against a god.
To get that reset.
Damage is a god, reduce the cooldown.
Cool. Just to double.
It has to be a
like,
god.
Having a combat blink effect that you have to invest into is very different than having a combat blink effect at level 1 that everyone instantly has access to.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think some people are saying like, oh wow, the supports are going to have 3 relic meta. It's like, yeah, but a lot of them already build 3 actives. These are
give me that much gold to get those relics, gang, and then we can complain about supports,
these are
right?
also
Like,
very
geez.
akin to different actives. So if you're gonna go these,
Man, that's a poor comment. Was probably a jungle player being a player hater or a ADC. Frick you, man. Supporters are being shat on in this current version of Smite 2, man. You can go F yourself.
types of effects, you are potentially forgoing things like Stampede. You're
Yeah.
potentially forgoing other effects like Restorative Amanita,
Scepter Dominion.
which
That's
we'll
my
talk about
go-to.
in a little bit. There's a
Wait,
new
what?
cool one that you're going to want.
There's a little Scepter Dominion.
There's a new. Okay, so we're still
it's
on relics.
competing with those types of active effects, and it won't give you as many stats.
More
so
relics.
You are trading them.
You just want to move on.
Let's go to yes.
So,
okay,
so
Sunder.
there is one change to a base relic.
Yes,
here,
we
or-
did get a
Dun
change to base
dun dun.
So Sunder.
click on yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so Sunder now, instead of doing a big burst to jungle camps, the dot effect applies to jungle camps, and it's just stronger. So using this to snipe the last hit of a camp is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Using this to help you clear is a lot more effective.
Okay.
Damn, RIP Sunder. You can't secure with this anymore. Or not as easily.
So
That's
can
the
be
main
useful
takeaway for Sunder.
to have bleed, but it bleeds and it does have a 2-second duration of that bleed, so you can technically still steal, but it's not as
Yeah, you're not going to snipe it
not
for
as
a whole
huge
bunch
amount.
of damage.
Okay. So that's just base Sunder. That's all it is. And as long as it's used on a jungle camp, reduced
And,
cooldown
and the
30
damage,
seconds.
actually, the tooltip was wrong, so it's doing a little bit more damage this patch.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
decided to just make the tooltip.
We'll fix
now.
it. So, Sundering Arc bleed now is kind of how you want to see that. It does feel pretty good to use on gods at the moment. However, Sundering Echo Pawn.
Yeah, this is
Tell
cool.
me more about this.
So adaptive stats, stats from items, and then it still does the bleed. The bleed lasts 2 seconds longer, so you get 2 more ticks of it.
So 4 ticks.
So it'll be 5 instant,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
4.
Okay.
So it'll just do more damage.
Okay.
And enemies who die while they're bleeding explode, applying the bleed to nearby enemies.
Does it reset the bleed too?
It resets the bleed.
It's
It'll
like
also
Sir
explode.
Kettle in Smite
Yeah.
1.
Okay, so if I hit you both and you die Pawn, he gets a fresh tick of
He'll
that?
get a fresh one.
Okay.
Hindu man.
If you try to hit Fire Giant,
Yep.
and Fire Giant dies in the
Yeah.
middle of a 5v5 team fight,
Oh my god.
you might spread that to the entire enemy team.
That's
Okay,
massive,
okay.
yeah.
Pretty good.
Interesting.
Pretty
Sounds
good. You hit
like
a
a-
mini wave next to someone, it could chain back and hit someone.
Oh my god, we're even ahead of the UI. Look, he says 3 of 3. So I just got distracted by tiny things
I'm
that people
really
are going to
happy
notice.
the UI supported this because if it
Shouts
didn't,
to
I
the
was
UI
like,
team,
"Holy
guys.
crap."
They're always coming in with stuff. So bleeds more. Enemies explode if they take damage from it. That's the biggest difference with Sundering. I mean, to be honest, the biggest thing with Sundering a lot of people were asking for was a change to some of like how the damage was done with it. But now we're looking at bleed, and it's still going to be potentially viable with this option.
Yeah.
Was there any other
The
relics?
upgrade.
Agility.
Agility relic.
Yeah, agility
Okay.
is still here. Sorry, Chad. I know
Yeah,
you're.
agility is still here.
So still the same on the dash, the agility, you get the moat, and then you get agility greaves, which is 5%. Good, 5% movement speed.
Yes,
flat?
5 flat movement speed. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Movement speed is the most OP stat in the game. Dash in the direction you are currently moving. Cooldown 20 seconds. Ranged gods get 40% attack speed, 40% attack projectile speed, plus 80% for 3 seconds after using this active. Melees, minus 15% attack movement penalty, minus 30% for 3 seconds after using this active. I'll let them explain that. Oh my gosh, 80%? That's like griffin wings or griffin wing earrings.
Yes,
You
please.
need to get it to
Might
display
win.
percent. But
Okay,
it is 5%
5%.
movement speed, not 5. Stats from
5%.
items.
Yep.
And essentially, it has the same passive.
Okay.
It's just the passive is stronger for 3 seconds after using the active.
Okay.
So you get more projectile speed or more haste removal.
So I get 80% ranged attack speed after using this?
Yes.
Interesting.
For 3 seconds.
Okay, or a lesser movement penalty from melee. Okay. Is kind of what's going to go on there as well. Cool. Did I miss one? I'm sure Charlie.
That should
no?
be
Aegis
all
done?
of
But
them.
there
all of
are
Big done, big
3
done.
other item things that are interesting
Wait.
to cover right here.
There's more.
So the first one is the shortest one.
Billy
The
Mays.
first one is Scepter of Dominion.
Yes.
Yeah, what are we doing with that?
We reduce the duration it takes to activate so that you can actually use it more reliably.
Yes.
Because we think it's cool, and it'd be cooler if more people could use it more
Just
reliably.
Scepter.
Yeah. So it's not a huge change, but I just want to
90
call it out
seconds.
specifically ahead of the rest of balance because I want people to test it in PTS
Okay.
and let us know, hey, is this half-second speed up what this item needed? Because we've always really liked the idea of it, but people are like, it's just a little bit off.
It's a little bit janky and you can mess up your teammates, but I think it's good for that. But just a
creates some high plays.
quicker speed of this actually deploying is kind of what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
More than anything else, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
That's the okay. Next, let's do Jade Scepter.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's a
what's that
Jade
thing? What's this thing? New item. That's the last one. Jade Scepter is back.
We'll keep
Another
that.
one?
the
Okay,
fire,
okay,
The fire
Jade.
thing. We'll
Sure.
keep it.
Jade Scepter. What's
Don't worry
happening
about the
here?
fire thing.
So Jade Scepter,
Plays a
I would
Jade?
like to going forward kind of move away from like the instant black cone of effect because
Yeah.
it's difficult to play against. It's difficult to tell what's happening. When they're strong, they're kind of oppressive. And so we've
Elephant.
changed Jade Scepter to have a lot more different utility. So now it's a deployable field that you cast.
Okay.
And this deployable field after a second will blow up, knocking back anyone.
Anyone?
Anyone.
I got no back. Okay. Yeah.
I might make it ally is stronger or like self is stronger so you can use it kind of like a Ymir rocket jump.
I'm
But
off.
it's for anyone.
Okay.
So you can do things like zone off and escape.
Avoidability?
I mean, you can. Yeah. No, it's knock up, so you'll still be damaged.
Okay. Okay. I
But
was just, that's what I was
essentially,
thinking
like,
about.
it's now
Wait a
actually
second.
more of a skill shot.
Yeah.
You can use it, but more to zone. You can use it on yourself to try and like disengage yourself from someone who's on top of you in melee range.
Yeah.
And we think that this just has more application that's interesting, and it's also infinitely more tunable in a way that isn't just going to be like I use Jade Scepter to blast someone into a wall so I can Ganesh ult them and kill them.
So you can
Yeah.
kill teammates. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Does
you
it work
can
with a
kill
Wheelish?
teammates.
Yes, it works. with
Yeah,
Wheelish,
it does
right?
work with a Wheelish.
So a
You can-
Willix can use that to get a knock up. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
You-
Oh, damn. Yo, a Wheelix stock's going up now. If you get this and use it, you can snipe somebody. Ooh, and ult them.
You can also
Oh,
use the other one we're about to talk about to use. a
Yeah,
Wheelish,
we can.
but,
I'm excited about this.
This is maybe my favorite active item we've done.
I'm really happy.
Was there
this
another one?
worked
Was this,
out.
this all of them?
This is
yeah, this is it.
for this segment. This is
This segment.
Okay, so look.
there's no more items.
Ragnarok's wake.
We're not going to be showing. I'm just going to show.
Just use it.
Just use it? Okay.
Just send it.
I got to play with this for the first time today, and I was like, "Wait, what is this?" So range guy?
Oh, holy moly. Wow. That's what, almost a full lane length? You can see, with tower to tower? Oh my gosh. Coast to coast?
Yeah.
I'm on the way.
Alright you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Oh my goodness. Yo, mini Surtur ult. Now anyone can be Surtur. Yo, that's awesome. This is ult right here. Yo, Surtur's coming up next. Tell me Surtur's coming up next without telling me that Surtur's coming up next. Next year, 2026, Surtur, maybe the first god to be released. Woo, because they're ending off with ADC mage. I don't even know what they're doing now. And then a warrior, I think, is next. Surtur right here, man. This brings a Surtur. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Hell yes.
We gave. What the? That map view is great. I just want to do that.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is a tool to be able to engage kind of from a far off distance.
From a far off distance, yeah. Pardon, really?
You have a big build up time that can be interrupted, so you can get stunned out of that.
Oh, you
And
can
there
get stunned
is-
out of this?
You can get stunned out of it.
Okay.
There is a warning effect where you're going to land about a second before it appears, but it does 600 magical damage if it hits, and it also knocks them up, which is also. I tried to use this on Wheelish today. I didn't actually hit anyone with it, but I tried it on Wheelish so I could get a pull with the knockup. But yeah, this lets you do a long range engage. It's a 140-second cooldown, so it's a really long cooldown.
So this is protections.
Damn. So 45 physical protection and 250 max health. Ragnarok's Wake. Unused build up for 2 seconds before flying for 2.5 seconds to your target location as a meteor of Ragnarok. Can travel up to 30 meters. Enemies near you land.
Alright, you guys. You're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
God, that's wild.
Max health, build up for 2 seconds and then fly for 2.5 seconds.
That's a long time though, 2 seconds.
Can travel up to 30 meters and you'll deal 600 magical
damage. You get crippled, knockback, rooted, and then it's over.
And I'll knock straight up. So they knock straight up in the air. So I don't think I can time that. I'm like, can I be really smart? I'm like, no, it's going to take too long.
It's the build up's a lot too long for that.
And it's like Vulcan ult targeter, so it's not.
I'm coming, boys. There you go.
Yo, that knockup is actually really high.
I'm coming, boys.
I'm coming, boys. Ooh, that's like a Sylvanas knockup ult.
2 seconds and then fly for 2.5 seconds.
Dang,
and then good damage, and I'll knock straight up. So they knock straight up in the air. So I don't.
And it's like Vulcan ult targeter,
Ooh,
so it's not.
I'm coming, boys.
Damn, that's like max height up here. That's a giant knockup. Oh my gosh. Yo, if you hit all 5 enemies, ooh, that'll be sick. Clip it. Clip it immediately.
There you go.
It's also really just fun to watch people go flying.
I'm out of here.
I wish we had a second. I wish we had
I'm out of here.
Camera point of view, because actually watching someone take off with this is like really, really sick.
That's amazing. That's a crazy addition. I literally saw this for the first time today, chat, and then I'm like, yeah, I want to play this every game.
That's awesome.
But you're not CC immune. You do take damage during that wind up, and you can.
Oh my god, dude, that looks like a lot of fun. I'm here for it. I'm here for the fun.
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Excuse me. Dang, man. GG's.
Can be stunned or CC'd out of it, I'm guessing is really the thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you try to use it for escape, it's really easy for the enemy team to just.
Does roots work against that? Or is it only like hard CC?
Only hard CCs.
Okay, just want to. So slows, roots stuff will go through, but if you get hit by a stun or a silence.
I do think it counts as a leap. I'm pretty sure I tagged it correctly. If not, I should tag it as a leap so that cripple also works.
Mm-hmm.
Would a Wheelix be able to pull you out of it?
Oh yeah, Wheelix can pull you out of this.
A Wheelix can pull you out of this?
Yeah.
Ah!
At the top?
It's a leap.
What up here?
You're gonna be maybe too. No, it'll work. Yeah, you'll be able to get pulled out of it.
Wait, so if someone's in the air and a Wheelix ults and you're in range, you will pull them. Get out of here!
It should work that way.
Yes.
Great.
It should work that
Yes.
way.
Okay. Break it this weekend, guys.
Yes. Oh my god. That's crazy. Crazy fun. Like, you think you're gonna join your homies?
Nope.
Not today, Satan. Bam! Ooh! Ooh, this will make a Wheelix a lot more useful late game. Yeah, okay. Against maybe a support or a front line. That's who wants to get this. Damn, okay, that's awesome. Counterplay there.
That's what we're
a Wheelix stock going up, baby.
Really good point. We are going on, like, a lot of people are going to be out because of the holidays.
Yeah.
This PTS cycle would be really good for people to come online and test and report bugs. Because our
Oh, there's EFG.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, look at him.
This is
Damn.
great. I'll kill him. I'm still got aggro. I'm still got aggro. No. I guess
He has
I can
no
tower kill-
item.
Tower killer?
Yeah, you can tower kill him.
Yo, there's still fire imps there? That's wild.
Minions. Also, have you noticed those imps are still there?
Yeah, that is another change this update. I didn't mention it. Imps no longer despawn when the next objective spawns.
So they'll always be available on the map for people to kill.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, please play the PTS because we are going to have limited capacity over the break to be able to address certain things. I know we'll have people around to be able to do some stuff, and we'll have have a little bit of time when this patch goes live to be able to address this stuff. But the more we can get earlier, the better. So definitely PTS test, break things, find the stuff that's possible.
See that? You ult in, you drop your shell, you run away. You don't get 2 of them. Perfect. Redeployment.
Okay.
Out of position, use that ability.
It's already 2:05. I got a couple other things to talk about really quickly. That's the majority of things. There's just a few other small things that I want to talk about. First thing we have.
Damn, so you can farm those imps then for money, XP, and then increased intelligence and strength. Ooh, okay.
Had some UI updates in this.
Hybrid scalar stocks going up.
I think the biggest one that chat's gonna be really excited about is that the pause and surrender widgets now look different.
Woohoo!
Yep. So hopefully
Danza stocks, Awelic stocks going up
when you think you're pausing, or vice versa. We've also put in a very, very small anti-lever V1 UI pass where you can now no longer Alt F4 from a match-made game. And when you go to like leave game from a match-made game, there's like a cooldown where it's like it gives you like 5 seconds before it will actually let you do that to try and prevent people from just like
the
instant rage leave and give you a second to breathe.
Finally, they're addressing this. Thank you, because these Mitches are out of control. They need to be reined in. We'll see how this turns out. Although it's a step in the right direction, so I'm up for it.
And see if that helps a little bit. So small thing, but we'll see if it makes a difference. There have been some lobby improvements for just kind of continued things. The big one that's hopefully gonna make this patch is it should remember which skin you used the last time you played a god, which has been broken since the new lobby came out. So it is very annoying to have to pick your skin every time. So hopefully that should be good. And there have been a lot of UI performance improvements in particular for this update. So the chat window, prompts, health bars, and some other stuff have all had pretty serious performance improvements that were causing a lot of issues. There's more still to be done, but that will help everybody. The only other 2 things I want to just mention real quick. One of them, just because I thought it was funny the way Kellen told me about it. He said that RTO's AO1 hit sound is easier to hear now that the sound is actually playing. So
it was not working.
Okay, the sound just wasn't playing.
Interesting.
So
oh my god,
so that sound will be playing now. And the last thing that probably people in this chat will not see, but I'm just curious to see if you do and how it feels. We're going to run a test this update. Where we're gonna goof around with the pacing of your account level progression for like the first 30 levels. So if you're above level 30, you won't see this at all. If you're below level 30, you will gain levels more quickly. And the reason why we wanted to make this change is because we had paced the amount of time it takes to get a level kind of more around the number of matches it takes to get a level. And quick play matches are just much shorter than non-quick play matches. Yep. So it was leading to a state where players would need to play a ridiculous number of matches to get a level, and it didn't feel like they were progressing fast enough. So if you are, if a friend starts playing or whatever, right, they should now get from level 1 to 5 very quickly. They should get from 5 to 10 still pretty darn quickly, and then 15 to 20, it should slow down a little bit over time, but just in general, all the way up to like level 20 or 30, you should be leveling much more quickly than you were previously. Cool. So, and we're going to run that as a test. We'll see if it actually improves things. If not, we maybe go back to the old pacing. We aren't changing anything about the XP tables right now. It's just changing the rate at which you gain XP at those levels. So it's kind of a test more than anything else, but just mentioning that.
New accounts.
And that's
returning
that
players.
I specifically wanted to call out for this update. We do also have balance, which we'll go through on Friday, because there is a lot of other balance beyond the stuff
tomorrow.
Now, goal is PTS as soon as possible. We don't have an exact time on that right now, but we were hoping to have it up later today. That might drag on a little bit longer than today. We'll give you an update as soon as PTS is live because we want people jumping in to test all this information.
Yep. Just last week they said if you want more relics, buy active items. Well, we still are saying that. The active items just now have relic-like effects.
And also, I saw a non-zero amount of people saying that the Talisman of Purification was broken.
Yep.
Which means that they did not know Talisman of Purification existed before this. which like they were saying it like, wow, I can't believe you're giving a beads that is team wide.
We've been doing that.
Yeah,
we've been doing.
What? No way. Are you serious, dog? Wow. I am baffled by that statement. Where's my water? Oh, here it is. People did not know AoE beads was a thing?
Nope.
What? That's crazy. That's telling. That tells me that people aren't reading, they're not exploring, they're not being curious and looking for answers themselves. They're lazy, they're ignorant. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, that thing's been there since day one. That was an OP item. Amanita Charm was OP, and then they nerfed the hell out of it. Stampede is still OP. I love that item. Favorite item right now as an active. Oh my goodness. Damn. Man, y'all gotta inform yourselves, man. Update yourselves. That's why I do this, to update myself and anyone who views this. Holy moly. Oh my god. I don't know what else to say. I'm shocked. People are that lazy? Oh. I mean, it would make sense. A lot of these Mitches are just rage quitting still in 2025. Holy moly. People are choosing to be ignorant. Oh my gosh. And the information is right there. Just take a look at it. That's it. A couple of words you read, and it'll only cost you a little bit of time. People don't want to invest anything, man.
Nope.
They just want here. They want things given to them. No, man. The game is to be sold now, not told. Whew. Oh my gosh. That's a wild statement. Sheesh.
That already. And if anything, it's just like the
I'm
reason
not really
I like
what's
this,
the equivalent cost actually? Just thinking about it.
It's about I think it's 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very similar in cost. The stats are obviously a little bit different, but like it's just infinitely more visible now because you can actually see these effects and they're more directly tied to the thing you're familiar with that's related to them.
Mm-hmm. PTS is live now, Chad is saying. So,
oh, is it? Well, I am on it actually, so I guess it might be live.
I hope it's working because we had some problems earlier. So,
and people are asking, what about the next god? The next god is not going to be on for playtest today. Not quite far enough along. We haven't announced who that is yet. We'll do more of a roadmap and playtesting for that god later. But we just weren't quite there yet.
January, or maybe at the end of the year.
We would say that, and then maybe we can just go through my quick recap, and then we can call it.
Yes, we can. Real quick as well. As a team, the
Bless
devs requested as well, we try and get some more information from you all regarding what you guys want to see coming next to the game. This does no way, shape, or form guarantee that whatever your feedback is, it may not be publicly made aware to everybody. Of
disclaimer time, disclaimer
But you should be seeing in the game a little bit later this afternoon. I'll just show this real quick. Will be a Smite ported god survey form, kind of a recap of like what gods are still to come in the game. Ask you a couple of basic questions. I can't show you the whole form because I'm stupid. But you'll be able to vote on gods and see how you want to do. So basically rate the god from 1 to 5 in terms of what you can do there. Keep an eye on that. That will be in game later on this afternoon for you to be able to get to this form. And then in addition, at the end, there is also a community god port preference survey. This is a little bit of data for fun, which we're going to try and test out a little bit.
Oh, did we actually do the?
Yeah, so we're doing both of them. So the first one is just you rank each god from 1 to 5, right? And then optionally at the end, you can click on another link to do this one. We've never run a survey using this format before, and we just want to try it. And basically, it gives you 20 random pairings of gods, and then pick which one you would like to see added first. So
what if you can't choose? This is
and that's why it helps differentiate, because people have to choose. And this, you only get to see 20 pairs. You don't see all of them. So you might not ever even see your favorite god. Just put kind of
Goosey.
We're running this right now, but this is just a different way of running surveys, and we just wanted to give this a test. If you do not answer for 20, because you're only allowed to answer for 20, we will not see your data. So please answer all 20 if you choose to do this.
Sorter.
Oh, I hate them both.
And on console, there will be a QR code that you can scan, so you can do this all.
Awesome.
Gilgamesh.
There's a little look at it, and as you can see, I'm trying to get through this.
Bakasura.
Tough choice. These choices
Camazotz.
are when I've seen some better. Right.
Raijin.
Musica.
DMC.
Trying to get
SUPERCHAT again.
But yeah, we'll take these. Take some feedback on them.
Freya.
Don't want to deal with it. And there you go. So there's a little look at that as well. And then
Interesting. Fun
look
surveys there.
Kelgan did a whole recap for you.
Just because there's so much in this update that I feel like I needed some images to post on Twitter later. So I made a really quick summary. Before you show it, can you take the dates off of the stuff? Because we were maybe moving the dates. Can you edit it? Do you edit it?
Real life editing past the end time of Titan Talk.
On the aspects, just the aspects, the 3 aspect dates.
Doing it live.
Because we were talking about the order this morning and it might change.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to actually say the dates. How do you get the surveys? There's going to be a link from in-game in the kind of rotating images in the bottom right corner of the home screen. There'll be a link there.
Easy access.
I'm just deleting any date I see.
Why it's loading, I see people asking about CC buffering. That's something we're still evaluating.
Yeah.
It's been very split. It's been very split.
I'm not going to lie. I've managed to play some on my days off this week, and I can see the difference, but I also don't know which one's better. Personally, I don't know which one's better. It feel like a very...
See, I have very strong opinions.
It's tough.
I have very strong opinions, but I don't want to bias people. I want them to keep playing and keep giving us
It makes me go, this is Smite 1. That's what I feel about it, but necessarily is that Smite 2 thing. I don't know. Here's a little look at the recap now. Hopefully we can go with this. Here you go.
All right.
By Kilgan.
Thanks. Okay, so coming with our holiday mega patch on December 16th, we have Newt, the Egyptian goddess of the sky, which now has her flux be stellar or astral based on the higher stat. TLDR, stellar is the physical, the more carry version that you're used to. The astral is the more mage version that gives you bonus effects on your abilities. And we made some other changes. You're going to get the aspect for Newt, which now has cosmic flux, which builds from basic and ability hits. This is a support aspect, so she's going to get damage mitigation per stack. And these stacks will decay to send healing bolts to nearby allies. She does a little more base damage, but less scaling. Her ability 1 now gives her allies the ability to shoot bonus stuff. And her ability 2 has a ranged stun. And her ability 3 gives CC immunity to herself and one nearby god.
This won't be the 19th.
More aspects that are coming in the holiday mega patch. We have the Geb aspect of Calamity, which I put on here. Hey, cousin, let's go bowling because you're going to be throwing rocks. He is now a ranged carry.
Let's go, baby.
Boulders that roll through things. They travel 60% slower, but they have a 40% bigger hitbox. His AO2 now uses the old aspect big circle version, but applies attack speed for God's hit. And his shield will only shield yourself, but while you're shielded, your basic attacks will deal more damage, and your ability 4 will knock away enemies rather than stunning them. Kukulkan will get the aspect of the Squall, which is a close-ranged, high-damage jungle. Building the base relic first. There are a bunch of new relic items, including the Mode of Chaos component, King Abyss.
Yo, what if you get... So, Merc, jungler, right? You start off with Blink. But what if you start off with Agility Relic instead, and then get the Evolved Agility Relic, so you have 5% extra movement speed, and then you have the +1 base movement speed anytime, because he's the fastest god, right? So his movement speed will always be +1 above the whatever the highest one is on the map. So he will be the fastest god in the map at all times. And with that 5% extra, he's going to be even faster. Ooh, which will get his passive meter up faster. Oh my gosh. Am I cooking? I'm cooking. Oh my goodness.
Time Lock, Aegis,
Let me cook. Let me cook.
Greaves, Sundering Arc, Sundering Echo, and Shell of Rebuke. We have cosmetics. There's the Aphrodite Yule Cheer Traveler, the Fenrir Wreck the Halls Traveler, the
cats look cute.
World Kitty Traveler, and the Christmas Supporter Store bundle.
Kind of look a bit AI.
And then we have some UI updates. We have some the account level pacing tests. We have some other new items, including Ragnarok's Wake, where you can turn into Surtur basically and fly around the map.
Hell yeah.
And we have more.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. It's been 2 weeks once again. 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
Getting the active items in right before Bridge was stressful, but we got him.
Yeah, full patch notes will be out on Monday. That's the way it goes. We'll go through balance on Friday. And
tomorrow.
For now, that's kind of on Twitter here in a few minutes. So you'll get that kind of recap slide image stuff. But other than that, that's what we have to show today. Hopefully it's an awesome, exciting update that
I'm looking forward to it.
I feel like we've done a lot of stuff that people have really been asking for, plus some stuff that we've been wanting to do. And everything that's coming out in this patch is just fun, I think. So that's kind of the point.
For sure.
To have fun. So we want y'all to have fun.
And already, real quick, just so you can all see, this is live in Smite right now. You go over to here, you'll see in the bottom, there is a wheel of your feedback.
Hey, there it is.
Or use the QR code.
Okay.
That'll take you straight to the form, as you can see. So you can already get the survey going if you're interested in that information. It's available in-game for you all to use. We did pretty well there, gang. 2 minutes, 17 minutes over time?
That's not too bad with the amount of stuff that we had to talk about.
Not bad. We did expedite that version for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of feedback on all this stuff too. PTS is already on. Give us the feedback. We want to hear. I know there's going to be a lot of discussion points about a lot of stuff in the game, but it's
all you PTSers get to it.
We're about to go into too, where there's a lot to still look forward to. There was one question. I guess it's time for
one more question.
One more question.
Regarding itemization and stuff during the holiday period, if there's something that's broken or something like that, will we be looking to make adjustments or turn things off balance?
It depends on what it is.
Sure.
Like if it's something that's like a core problem that it was going to take a lot of time, it may just have to be disabled.
Cool.
If it's still early enough, we might be able to fix it. When some people come back, we might be able to fix it. But if like Christmas Day, we're like, oh, there's an exploit that actually lets you get infinite gold with this thing. Yeah. We're going to turn it off.
Makes sense.
It's going to just be off until...
So TLDR, we will have people checking in, working over the holiday period. We will make adjustments where possible. And if need be for critical issues, we will turn things off. Okay? Yeah. That was just a big question.
Understandable.
What other questions do we have at the end?
Choose your questions, gentlemen.
I feel like I saw a lot of questions.
Yeah. That's why I'm just trying to look back here. I'm trying to pick questions related to what we talked about today. Although I do like can we incorporate parts of Ceres into Nox? It's a fun idea.
So what someone mentioned, when the relic object says percent stat increase from items, it works exactly like Aladdin does. And so what it does is it says, okay, what are the stats you've gained from your items currently? Just get 7.5% more of them. Okay. So if you built a whole bunch of attack speed, the penetration from Titan's pen, penetration from Titan's pen count, it's only 7.5%, so you can, but this is intended to be a loss of damage according to anything else you could be getting. Okay. You got protections, you'll get strength, you'll get intelligence, you get cooldown rate, whatever you've
health,
mana regen,
everything.
Okay. Aladdin's already been doing this with his lamp. This is basically just kind of a more locked in version of it. And again, these are really meant to be overall stat losses for the effect that you're getting.
I'll answer two quick ones. Christmas teleporter effect. Yeah, sorry, no Christmas teleporter effect. Just FX team was very busy with other things and didn't have time to get a teleporter effect for the season in, but hopefully we feel like there was a lot of other holiday content, so hopefully you're okay with that. Sorry. And then there was a question about, I was going to answer. I don't remember what it was.
Maybe next year.
People are definitely mentioning things being on PTS right now that we probably don't want to talk about.
Yeah, probably not going to talk about it. I like to save my discussions for when I'm ready for them.
Smart.
I had one, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
I think that's enough for us.
That's probably enough.
We will be back on Friday, though, with more notes around what's coming into the latest update. We'll take some feedback as well during that time, probably around Newt and all the crazy aspects and items and relics. They're going to be available for in-game. But thank you so much for everyone. Go.
I have what should we click in the survey if we want new gods? There is a question at the very beginning of the survey. How much do you value new gods, basically, like from 1 to 5? Yeah. And if you really want new gods and you think they're super important in the game, vote 5. If you think that they're totally meaningless, vote 1. If you think it's somewhere in the middle, vote somewhere in the middle. That's it.
Yeah, that was one of those questions where I'm like, do we need this? Because I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say yeah, but you never know. So let's just put it in the survey and go from there. Thank you all so much for tuning in again today. Apologies for the speed of this show, but there's just so much to cover. Yeah. We'll be back on Friday to go over more. In the meantime, if we don't see you, we'll see you on the battlegrounds. Goodbye.
Eat it. GG's, gentlemen. Another wonderful show. I am looking forward to what's to come. Holy moly. Man, we got. Excuse me. Ooh, big stretch right there. Oh my gosh. We've got Nut up and coming, Nuts aspect, Kukulkan's aspect, and new Geb aspect. ADC Geb and support Nut. Holy moly. Excuse me. Dual parties are going to be having fun. A blast with that one. New items. New relics or actives now, I guess. Relic / active items. Oh, interesting. Fun patch overall. It looks like it. 3 awesome travelers. 2 I might get. I'm still debating because I don't really play the characters, but I'm like, their skins are amazing. I kind of want them. So we'll see. I'll wait on patch day on Tuesday to determine on whether or not I get those travelers. Yep, it is next Tuesday. Holy moly. Next Tuesday is patch day. And I think the Nut gets released on the 16th, which is Tuesday. Usually they release the aspect of the character on that Friday, 3 days later. So maybe Nut's aspect drops on the 19th. Then the 23rd, we'd get another show about, or it'd be actually the 24th, but that's Christmas week, so nothing's gonna happen there. And then the last final week is when we'd get the new god, but nothing's gonna happen. So probably on the 30th we might get the last aspect, and probably the second one is gonna drop on the 23rd or 24th. I'm just guesstimating here, just going around Christmas time and whatnot, and over the holidays of when they'll release each thing. And then the balance stuff, I think that's all happening on the 16th. They'll discuss that tomorrow about items and god balances. So the only thing to look forward to up and coming after the 16th would be the 3 aspects that are dropping. Yeah. And then maybe any other Christmas event if they decide to have one. Who knows? I'm looking forward to it. This seemed like a lot of fun. So, I'm going to be playing. I'll be having some fun and enjoying my time in the battleground of the gods. That's it for me, you guys. That's all I had planned for today. Still sick, so I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to go recover some more. So shout out to you guys, a live gang, a replay gang in the future, and of course, the Lurk Squad. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to all the new subs, follows, chats, and I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. I will catch you all tomorrow with another live stream. Take care. Don't forget exercise. I think tomorrow I'll be good enough to start exercising once again, so keep our fingers crossed that I'm healthy enough to go and start exercising, man. I miss it. Not being able to exercise this week has just been awful. I don't like it, man. Messing up my whole routine. So I can't wait to get back to my morning exercises, my regular routine. So don't forget to exercise. Take care of your health. Your health is your wealth. All right. Stay bundled up when it gets cold. Don't underestimate it. Drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Eat healthy, nutritious meals. Get plenty of rest and sleep. Honor your rest days. Don't ignore your cardio. And I'm signing out. Peace out, everybody. Take care. See you all tomorrow.